Welcome to Bushes. Welcome everybody coming to the room. Let me give a little bit for everybody coming to the room. What's going on? Welcome to Friday. I'm so glad it's. Oh Lord, I want to sing the old song that used to be on V103 in Atlanta. Jay Dunn probably remember. It's like it's Friday, it's the end of the week and the last day. So what you gonna do? It's now on you. I'm gonna get my lamb chop on. I'm gonna get my last day without having a kid on. I might have get a little hot a cocktail on all weekend long. Hey, all weekend long. It's Friday. It's Friday. The end of the weekend, last day. What you gonna do? The next person clicking my link is gonna be on you. But I am excited, y'all. This has been one rough week. Now, Bushes, can you hear me? Because I can't see my little thing. I need to make sure. Is this thing on? And who live? Cause my turnaround time be way better than this. 9 people. Who the hell live? Who the hell done left the gate open? I'm trying to get in because everybody and their mom talking about they going tonight. Now everybody want to go live. All of a sudden, the dogs starting to go live, but I ain't finna start that because they been not wanting to go live, leaving us high and dry. But for some reason, everybody got interest. But anyway, I know they having a party for Pisces at Pizarro's. I'm not sure the time. If she drops in, we'll figure it out. Hey, LA's boo. That's what I'm saying. When two is gathered in their name, shall a show begin. I got the bushes. The Bushes, I want you to know, you probably been looking at me sideways like a bitch. Do you know I just looked in my Instagram, I was going through, and I had an encouraging message from you, and I got to finish reading it too, and I never freaking saw that. And this explains so much because when we had, we cleared up that interaction we had somewhere else, and I would have known that none of that was any type of thinking had I seen that. And I'm like, how the hell did I miss that? Child, I'm gonna respond though. It's better late than never, child, honey. Like they say, long as I owe you, you are all, you'll never be broke. So hey, sometimes long as the message is received, right? Amen. Um, hey Queen Diva, how you doing, love? Welcome, welcome. I'm glad to see you. But yeah, I was just gonna basically just not a long live, just see who wanted to, have a little true little beat sector fun. Hopefully it's a lemon free live, but let's address that because when TMO is the motherfucking content, don't nobody give a fuck who keep talking about it. They don't tell them, oh my God, y'all gonna keep talking about TMO or that's all your content. They just show up, cackle, and listen. But everybody expect if the shit is dry and everybody know the beat center is dry, why the fuck wouldn't I talk about the current content? And I actually am giving y'all good information that y'all didn't get before, and people was having revelations. They were showing you how fake they was, and you seen people was resolving shit quicker than the bitch. People that I don't have no mastery skills. Hell, you could barely hear me on the live to do anything to do that. It's based on my relationships and based on other things that I'm not aware of. But I know it's things going on I'm not aware of. I'm no motherfucking fool. But if everybody else riding and benefiting, getting cash up off this lemon controversy, since he do fuck shit to me that don't be explained, and people wouldn't understand why I go back and forth with him because he goes back and forth with me. And when you think and going from the past, thinking it's gonna work, thinking okay, whatever. I'm not gonna keep on letting no. I don't let niggas in my regular life keep apologizing. I ain't never let no nigga that I was interested in, platonic or none, keep on. I ain't been one of them bitches. I've been alone because of it, because I refuse to be one of them bitches. I never be that bitch who waiting on a nigga to bring her car to pick her up from work. When I clock out, I'm clocked out and I'm driving on. I ain't never been one to let me hold this. I ain't never kept no niggas kids. Like y'all think all this little stuff about me, but if you want to, I mean, I am that bitch because that doesn't mean I was on fire and everybody wanted me. It just means I set standards for myself and I was willing to not do anything and go without even. Of course, you got your, you got your exes around. Like you don't want to add to your body count, so you just fuck them if you get desperate and you tired of the rabbit or something like that. But which we'll talk about that on Freak Friday. I was gonna tell y'all something, but I'll just wait. Me and Lola was supposed to do one, and I think the bridge our little misunderstanding. I'm gonna still see if she want to team up to do another one while I'm free tomorrow night because that'll be my last free night to just be able to be live. Well, I mean, in my house though. If y'all know, see, I never hear my child background because it's enough space to where I can talk about it and cuss people out. So I don't really have to have it on the weekend. I can have it whenever she needs to. But anyway, but it's never the question. They never say that about when I'm the content when they run my name from platform to platform. TMO got herself another scandal, and it's all on their platforms. They capitalizing off of what's going on. So if it's dry, and I'm not gonna go get no. It's like damn. Sometimes I feel like, do I need to go find the scandal because it don't run without me? Hell, listen, TMO scandals used to get them through their content, but because I've been on uh thinking putting me first and not and not communicating with nobody so they can't get it fucked up and do working on me and taking my breaks, then I can't. I'm no longer gonna be used. About time I got somebody else I can damn put the content on. If everybody who on my panel is related to the living situation, we wouldn't have had the information and the breakthroughs that we fucking had on both lives. So which one do you want? I am gonna always talk about what's current topics if it benefits me. And so far it's been benefiting me. I've been getting more support cash outs than I done got the whatever well people learning me who I am, which is great. They see me outside of toxic zones. And so what I do need to promise my true dreamers is that I'm gonna go back to doing more of that. Like I do love going places with people who I really like, but I also have to realize I might just can't do their platform because they set the rules. But like Jay Wilson spotted quickly, he saw that people when Hershey was coming just to fuck with me, and I don't think that people who I like understand that. That's what they do. So that's why you see the toxicity, the replies to the chat, the stuff that you hadn't seen in a while, because it's a battleground for me, and I'm gonna get defensive. That's human nature. But it's gonna have to be a way. I'm gonna have to just coexist and support in a different way until I get to a place where I don't get triggered. Hey, my baby, it's my boo.
What's up, boo? How you doing?
I know bushes, and I'm so sorry. But now, bushes. Now, you heard me say it was
Oh,
ridiculous that I just saw it. Now, don't be
you know what they
rubbing
you
it in with your beautiful
you 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 you
long natural
you
hair
got a lot of
comb
static,
here.
demon. So is
Huh?
that me? You got static, boo.
Oh, hold on.
Or is
You
that
hear
me?
that still?
Yeah.
Let me see what it is. It might be because I be putting my hand over that thing. Oh, is this better? Can you hear me? Well,
Yes. Yeah, it's still staticky.
hold on.
Is it static on y'all end? Do y'all hear static on or is that it could be me? What's that? Oh, okay, yeah, it's static.
Hold up. Let me
Yeah.
see.
Okay. All right, everybody. Demon Sword be back. She said this is F off Friday. I hope y'all had a good week. Oh, y'all, I can't say I can't say the same for myself. Oh, nah, it wasn't no good week. This week was crazy. Oh, but I made it out. I went to the library. I got me a book. I'm ready to be boring, y'all. Ooh, I love being boring. I'm gonna read me a book this week. I ain't doing a whole lot. I was thinking about that impersonation challenge that King Roman was having, but I can't think of nobody to do. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do it. So I'm gonna just be boring this week. I probably go to Sam's Club and get me some pizza and what else they got? Oh yeah, hot dog. Uh-huh. And I'll probably be reading. I'm gonna look at my Black Mirror. What about y'all? I ain't doing a whole lot. I do have a good plan though for my book reads. They about to upload, y'all, because y'all know I get too distracted to sit there and read a book on live. So I sure will be doing that. Doing uploads. Yep. Hey, the bushes, Queen Diva, and outside. Not make that mic great again. Why Tanya? Yeah, y'all. This just a little kickback, a little F off Friday.
All right, now
Oh,
is
there
this
she is. That's my girl.
sympathetic?
No, you are all fine now, boo. You giving
Okay.
that Jennifer Hudson now?
Okay, good. Yes. I was just saying, LeBron, I'm going to teach you a song. And every time I come live on Friday, we going to do it because I just had fun doing it. It's this song that I don't know. I know you're not from Atlanta, but you probably have heard of V103 because it's like the famous radio station. Wanda Smith, she was known when, Cat Williams had cussed her out and then she passed. So, and then they've had issues. So, but V103 it used to be like the most popular radio station at a time. This was like Freaknik days and a little bit afterwards, but now it kind of done switched, I think, to like 107. But one of the songs they used to do every Friday is it was like a little song saying basically what you finna do on Friday. And then so this is I'm gonna let you I'm gonna do it again, I'm gonna do mine again, then I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna have you do yours. It's gonna be fun. Okay. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the week and the last day. What you gonna do? TMO, it's on you. I'm gonna get my piece on. I'm gonna get my gummies on. I'm gonna eat my lamb chop on all weekend long. Hey, all weekend long. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the week and the last day. Roro, it's on you. What you gonna do?
It's Friday. It's
No. All you
Friday.
gotta say
The
is I'm
end is.
gonna get my. No. All you gotta say is I'm gonna
Oh,
get my whatever on. I'm gonna get my smoke on. I'm gonna get my gym on all weekend long. You just tell me what you're gonna do. So let's start it up over. Okay, it's
oh.
Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the week and the last day. Ro, it's on you. So what you gonna do?
I'm gonna get my read on. I'm gonna get my food eaten on. I'm gonna get my boring on. It's Friday. It's Friday.
We're getting good. We're getting good. We'll get it perfected next time. Now, I'm glad to see you because, I felt bad about our last whole report because, I'm always trying to please everybody and everything. I felt bad about our last whole report because I was like, well, technically, uh, we didn't get it turned into, it was always going to be the whole report and then do be sector topics just for fun, just do something a little different. At the end, not because the topics, but what did I say? Oh, court. We did the whole report, and we just kind of did like a court little thing at the end. But I feel like the court stuff and the lemon making himself a priority took over our whole report. So I'm glad to have you up again or whatever because I was like I said Ro was basically quiet because he had these attention seeking hoes coming up there making it all about them. And then when I let it happen, then I get criticism for that too. But I think that turned out to be a good show actually. But it didn't really feature us doing our thing. But I know you don't care.
Yeah, yeah, boo. Yeah, because
You just go
I
with
know
the
sometimes
flow.
shows, especially when we talking about certain subjects, they can definitely get derailed. Real quick. Somebody come through, and you never know. But hey, I know we can come back shoot with a good show and support the audience and in anyways when when somebody wants to see, I feel like our collaboration, they'll be back.
That's a positive attitude to have. That's why I love my rover. He always turns my frown upside down. So
Yeah,
how
boo,
was your
shoot.
work day, boo?
Oh, yeah, I tell you, that daggone work day, I gotta throw that mess away and not look back. That's like this week been vicious though, because I had to take on the supervisor role My supervisor's been gone since Tuesday. He had to do a 2 week to Pennsylvania, so I had to take over, and it was crazy. It was crazy. And my director crashed out today. He crashed out beside me, and I'm just like looking at him because I was ready to
Wait a minute, crash out.
cuss
Like
him
he
out.
cuss y'all out, or how did he crash out?
You know, he was just talking like how he was ready to retire. He was like, "Bro, I'm about to retire," and he was like telling me about how all these folks is like how they, um, be kissing butt. I tell you, it was something else. I was like, "Hold on, you giving me the tea?" I was about to cuss you out because of the way you was just all up
So
on
he the
me.
direct. So that means if he the director, he's in charge of your supervisor, right?
Yeah, uh huh. Yeah, and then
And
he
you
was
took the
saying, yeah, like
opportunity. You should have took that opportunity while your supervisor gone to slip the director some little info he might be not be privy to, like how your supervisor acting and things like that. Now, is they gonna let you still go on your trip since he getting to go for 2 weeks?
you said that they gonna do what?
If they still gonna let you go on your trip for in April since he getting to go for his 2 weeks, is he can't flip the script and say he can't flip the script and say, oh, we can't do without you because he left his team to go do the thing. So is they gonna still let you go?
They already trying to cancel that.
See, that's
Yeah,
fucked up.
with the whole Trump stuff, they trying to say that it's no they taking away travel. But yeah,
So, but you
but
still
that's
gonna have
fact.
to
So
complete
he,
the. But they still gonna make you complete the course, right? Online.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they
Me
not
and
like that.
my
So they not
coworker.
canceling. They not canceling the requirement. They just canceling y'all getting to go away and focus on that.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah,
So
because
how is
I'm not
that
sure that.
fair? And are you gonna be expected to work at the same time?
No, me and my coworker, we got another building. We gonna go right into that building. Ain't nobody about to be over there because like with all that customer service and they gon' we are not. We only gonna be concentrating on studying for that test. That is not
Right.
fair, and I can't do it. I can't do it because the one of the guys that was there that really helped us out. I mean, helped us out. He is not there no more. So no, it's full customer service over there. Hell, it's hell customer service, and they want you to do all this work, and then I had to do the supervisor work, and the director sitting there like looking at me saying, "Oh, roll this." I said, "If you don't go to a computer, fool, and start typing too," and then that's when he started losing it. Oh, but bro, I'm about to retire. I can't do this no more. Whatever. Been all in my ear the whole week. I wanted to strangle him. I didn't care about his sad story. After he been all up on me so worrisome the whole week. Get away from me. I was trying to run up out of there. I should have been oh, I'm about to retire. And
Hey
then he had his
everyone,
eval was
thank you
today
for your
too.
support. Hold on one second. Thank you for your support, boo, for the channel. I really appreciate it. I was waiting for you to drop down, and it's all good. And I wasn't mad at you about what you suggested because actually, do you if you got Instagram, you can hit me up on don't say nothing to bushes. I'm gonna give a better turnaround. But anyway, if you can got me. If you're on Instagram, you can add me. I'm just D Misso with two E's, just like I am over here. D Misso on Instagram, or you can. I'm gonna put my email address is flagging now because I want to share. I want to share something with you because then let you see. I wasn't mad at you. I was just saying you left me feedback. Constructive feedback on my wall before, and that's just all the chat need is to be again have a reason to call me the mental one like they do and the what they call me the mental one. I think the miss opioids, and even though I wish I could get motherfucking more opioids, hell, do anybody got some? Anybody got a prescription pad? Shit. See if you don't put it on me, hell, send it over me. Send me some more, honey, because they tight on these damn regulations. You can't just get all them pills at a time, get fucked up on a regular like that, try. And I actually am fused from my damn C2 of my neck all the way down to my thoracic, which is your basically chest cavity, and then I'm also fused from in my lumbar. So I basically am the bionic robot. So if I did take opiates regularly, it would be warranted. But I know I don't want that to be connected. That's the last resort. Trying to strengthen my core. I'm even going back in physical therapy soon, and I'm getting an exercise fix. I hope some of y'all need to look into it. If y'all don't know this, a lot of insurance policies they don't heavily promote it, but they pay for an exercise physiologist, which is basically just a medical version of a trainer. So it's kind of getting a trainer for cheap, like through a copay or whatever. So make sure y'all look in y'all policies and see if y'all policies have exercise physiologists, because they'll do you a plan, they'll get you whatever, and then you get on your own, and it's like a cheap way to have a trainer. Just a little tip from me to you. But anyway, so I like try to do it much my massages. I even do been trying the needles in the back. You know what I'm trying to say? Acupuncture and
Oh
all
yeah.
types of stuff. Because I don't. Because the longer you own those type of things, like if you start taking a lot of heavy opiates, say in your 30s, well then your liver gonna be affected when you just barely before 60 probably. So no, that's my last option. That's why I do my gummies for pain relief. And the whole family of THC cream. I tried CBD. So trust me, that opiates thing, honey. If only we had access like it, like that. But I want to talk about what was going on last night. I was extremely sleepy, and what I should have did, it was my fault too, because I said I wasn't gonna do that no more. But it was like it was so much traffic. Everybody named Mama was live. I got caught up in the stuff at Pizarro panel, and I thought I was waiting on QI because I was like, oh, I can't leave now because I said I got. I told them a couple times I gotta go start my live. I'm already late. But I waited, and I had been up since like 4:30 that morning because I had to get up extra early to get some stuff done. I had an appointment, a client at like 7 o'clock, and I don't never get them early, but they made it worth my while with the notary if he paid me extra. So I was up long, and I do have an autoimmune illness, and I get tired. And y'all hear me get tired at Pizarro's, like when we used to do them late night lives or whatever. And hell, Pizarro testified. Pizarro done woke me up plenty of times. Then when she realized that I just be, I be tired anyway, she'll just end it. But a couple times Pizarro has woken me up and said, "Boo, Timo, boo, we ended, we gone. You got something to talk to me about?" Blah, blah. I was like, "Oh shit, nah, what time is it, honey?" Because I'll be up there going to sleep, and it could be so many other people that they always hear me talking anyway. So here they just let me go ahead and not respond a lot because we had other people up on the panel. So I've never stayed up late. That's why I used to have a hard time catching Lemon's lives when I was trying to support, and I promised him I would come to Taylorport Tuesdays. I would actually make the 2 times I promised him I would go. I actually made sure that I didn't was alert, and that I went, the night before I even got to bed a little earlier so I could stay up and just, keep the commitment because I'm always trying to support and do what I say I'm gonna do. So by after like 10 I'm used to not being I'm supposed to be in the bed by 10 or 11 by 10 o'clock. 11 is even too late sometime if I got something to do. But I was tired. And I can't even blame it. Everybody said it sounded like he was high on like your gummies. And hell, I had took one over on Pizarro panel just because it takes a while to kick in. But just like YTC said, I was talking clear as fuck over there. It's like when I started talking to Shakim and we got it, he didn't come over. I was waiting on him for a while because that was my fault. I scheduled it for one time and then I stayed over trying to get the tea. And as Ness said, don't I wore myself too thin when she instructed me not to wear myself thin so I can point in my platform. But I was just interested in being nosy, and I was like almost like an hour and a half to 2 hours late for my live, and I was just simply sleepy. And that's when I knew I had much better plans for that Shakim interview. And he know I told him we gonna have to redo it because I had whole questions and everything, but I could tell I was sleepy. That's why I ended it because I could tell I was sleepy. And I said, you know what? It's not going like I want everybody in Mama Live. I really want to ask him like questions the right way. So let's just scrap this. And then when everybody's giving me the feedback, like you were slurring and this stuff, and then somebody was complaining, they said they got blocked for telling me I was slurring. No, they got blocked for being disrespectful as fuck and saying something else, Hazel, and always saying smart ass shit. So that's not true because other people in the chat told me that they noticed it, and I didn't cuss them out. So let's not be doing that the next day. And if it was truly out of concern, y'all didn't know what was wrong with me or whatever, you would handle it a different way, and you wouldn't go to platform on the next day talking about me slurring words like y'all ain't heard drunks on here, like y'all ain't actually watch people roll up and smoke on here. Like y'all, I mean, all of these expectations for me is so ridiculous. People are human. They're flawed. And I went right on my wall and explained to my dreamers what was up with that live, and I was sleepy as fuck, and I was like, and I'm also not used to being in this house, big old house by myself this many days, because if my husband ain't here, and then of course my daughter is here, and so it's just been like a little harder to fall asleep. So you know how the child fight sleep. I was fighting sleep like a mother because even though I got down with Shakim, I still went over the Nessus and was typing in the chat. That's why my words wasn't clear, but you can't edit the super chat. And I'll talk to this about that later, but I knew I had messed it up. Shit, I fucked up comments before typing faster. My brain be, whatever. People know they gotta interpret because I be typing and sometimes I don't get out. And by the time I remove it, I hate that because they go all they see is the content creators still receive the remove comment and read the wrong one until they see the other one. But it is what it is. It ain't the first time. But I also gave misspelled some words via a super chat to you, a supportive thing for your goal. So it probably is not the best idea to insult someone while they're supporting you and saying things to fit in with narratives that you don't even know to be true. That shit pissed me off. And so that's what my poster was about. That's why I don't want nobody making no friction between me and Pizarro because I was on her panel too. But they did when I came over to still support after I was sleepy to see what's going on with Ness. This is the second time she done pulled that bullshit. The first time being when she went off on me so unnecessarily about just coming to support her, said it was an agenda, and that I heard her say she getting ready to end, and all of a sudden I want to come up there. I mean, she just and even people, her moms was saying, "Girl, she comes over here to support you all the time." You kept asking, tell her she ain't hitting your link, she only hit me and link. So she coming over here to, and I clicked the link right away without even red balling or whatever. I see everybody's up there. I do that all the time. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? What y'all been talking about? Because y'all know I just come up here and click the link because I'm a panel horse. So I get caught up here. But I don't like that shit. And the more cocky, you see what happened to Lemon being all cocky like that and talking to people crazy. And that can also happen to other people. So I just expect a little bit more grace from people I'm supporting. And I see that I'm going to have to limit my attendance to panels of people who I like because they have figured out where places where they're not going to stop anything, mention anything, even in a way like, even my TC estate stuff, like she don't save nobody, but I keep going over there even though I know I'm not as well liked by her or Sassy in the chat, and I can tell it, but not as bad. But she even has said things like, to people like, she ain't even saying nothing like, or like, why y'all bothering her? But people just point out my responses, and then of course, if my responses, are seen or whatever, that's gonna give people more chance. So I've actually had to block people today, and I ain't blocked people in a long time. So I do better how I was doing it. They can talk about it if they want to, but I was over at Jay Wilson's, and that's the change I've seen in me, and I wasn't going to a lot of other platforms or whatever. So even with reconciliation, it still may mean I have to support a different way because I can't be having them triggers and then everybody starts saying she ain't changed or she back to her. Oh no, I want to keep getting the support I've been getting, so I'm gonna have to keep doing what I was doing for this change to happen. But I think that's fair, don't you, Ro? I mean, like if people have policies that it's all everybody can get it and they can do whatever, then I'm gonna have to protect my own mental health and make decisions about where I go. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. I've definitely made certain differences, about,
Yes. Hold
what
on,
I do
wait. They
now.
asked a question, real quick. Yeah,
Yeah.
Shakim, I want you to come talk to us unless you just busy, nigga. You got something pressing going on? And hey, Daphne, that's my sweet girl. That is my favorite Nessa mod. I tell you, she is just the sweetest. And even she took up for me the other day. Cause she knew, I mean, but Nessa say, "Oh, you too sensitive," but it's fine. But I do like Nessa a whole lot. And somebody even called me out. Was like, "You don't like Lemon. You chose everybody's side who been fighting him so far." Shakim, call yourself first lady over there. They was real mad at me in the chat. Then you chose Ness side, which I didn't choose no side in the war between Ness and Lemon. But if Ness and me even have a problem like the stuff with this heat. I have a history with Ness. I've been supporting her since the back of the backyard in Florida. when she was at, probably what, 50 pounds heavier or whatever. I have always kept up with her. When she did Craig, I was a big fan until I didn't know it was the same person. So that's why every now and then she'll be nice and do Craig for me. If I say, Ness, I'm in a bad mood, come on, do the Craig voice. I used to just love me some damn Craig and Pastor interaction. So I'ma always give Ness probably a little bit more leeway, but I want to communicate instead of whining. I'm gonna communicate that you're not being fair to me. Isn't people who done worse things to you that you don't regularly call them out and make them feel low in some kind of way for no damn reason other than content. But anyway, we'll handle that later. Um, Yeah, but Shaquille, if you got time, you can come up. Now, Ro, people was wondering the other day. They asked me in somebody's live and in my own, before I took it down, cause a couple people told me to go back and listen to my live, and I heard what they heard. So I said, okay, we'll just redo it. But they've been asking how is April going to happen, and y'all not communicating, and it's been a source of tension when your name has been brought up. He got into it with Pastor. Was it just yesterday? Because he said Pastor was putting you in it and leave that man alone. But he was like, but you keep bringing him up when you come over here and bringing in it. So have you actually been able to talk to Brian to get an actual confirmation of flight?
Well, I talked to him not too long ago. That wasn't the topic of the conversation though. It was more on what he planned on doing, generally,
So you don't know if he's actually
for a career.
you don't know if he's
But
booked a hotel and flight yet.
yeah, I didn't
Ain't
get a
no
chance to talk
pressure.
to him about that. But yeah, right now I don't know. I think it's better for me to keep my mouth shut. Otherwise, it's not going to end well. I feel that way now. I mean, because it seems like every little thing that I say, he's very sensitive to it. So yeah,
I
I
mean, but
know right
don't
now
ain't that awkward?
I'm not in the
Ain't that
best of spaces right now to really be talking like because especially with the week. So I could probably say something that I shouldn't. So that's why
right?
I'm just trying to keep myself reserved.
Right, and we
Mhm.
talk personally,
Yeah.
so that ain't a problem. Cause I don't need it for the content purposes. I truly want to know as well. So we'll talk later. But I just wanted to make sure that you was good in that situation because that's kind of hard to not because you need to like know how to arrange your work schedule and other stuff. That's why my angle was like don't leave him hanging because you get mad at stuff on YouTube because to truly entertain your guests you have to plan for that. You know what I'm saying? And see how your schedule is and you got a lot going on at the job. Lord knows you don't need no more issues. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was just like, I knew you were having problems with that, but yeah, we can table that because you're right. Every little thing will be looked at and critiqued. But I also want you to when you get time, to just think about the fact that you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that every little thing is critiquing, being jumped on. Like that's not fair to you. But I'll move on from there. But other than that, but I'm glad that y'all at least talked and y'all. I've always said y'all need to leave YouTube out of y'all plans and business. Since when y'all go, but since y'all go to pastors and everything and talk about it and stuff, shit, that's why I asked. Cause shit, I think it's about who you talking to with Brian because he don't mind telling Pastor even more information that he should know about y'all situation, but then get mad if your actual friend asks a question. That's crazy to me.
Well, I mean, the only thing I really say is, if I know in this state of my life, if it's somebody I don't trust all the way, I'm not going to see them. If I don't trust them, like the friend, if we've been talking for I don't how many months now, and okay, we say we're friends, and then you having reservations about if I'm your friend. So I mean, maybe I'm not the best thing to see, but it is what it is. If you want to or not, I'm always gonna be raw. This is year. like I said, this is year 2025. I know how YouTube works. I know how certain times people, they there for you 1 minute, then they turn on you. And I know how to walk up off of here
What
and not
you
think about it
said.
because it's more to life than this internet. Um, so you know it is what it is. So half of these people talk talk to you real raggedy, and then disrespect you. So no, I say no to YouTube and everything. So I mean, I'm gonna be good either way. Either way, I'm gonna move on, and I mean, it's just I don't know. I'm adulting. That's what I'm doing. I'm adulting, and hell yeah, it's a lot of shade over here. I'm not gonna stop throwing shade. I'm not gonna stop being who I am. So as long as people realize that, they'll be good. As long as folks understand that.
I think that's a very nice way to put that, and that's a yeah, that's the best way to sum it up. Yeah, I think that's a good way. And as long as you thought about it, you know what your boundaries are, so you're gonna be okay. You don't need, like I told him, I said, you think I'm telling Ro everything to do or giving him like a life coach situation because he believes that I have an obsession with gay men, and I'm mothering y'all. And I'm like, no, I have the same interaction I've had, and you didn't say that when I was up under females for most of my years over here in the beef sector. So, but yeah, but he had, because he came for me in Pastor's chat just recently again for no reason. But anyway, and I was like, no, I don't have a mother complex. I said, I always tell Ro at the end of the day, you're a grown man, and I'm gonna respect that. Certain things I ain't gonna ask you because I don't want to insult that you're not a grown man, and I do know that you can handle yourself, and I treat you like a man, a grown man. So I don't give orders or try to micromanage. I said, but I'm a question. Hell, everybody know I'm an inquisitive bitch. Hell, I asked question after question on here. I told you I should have been a lawyer. I mean, I know I got a miss calling. But so of course I interrogate and I ask a lot of questions. That's my nature, but I don't start the mess though about it. And we have conversations offline. I'm not like trying to like humiliate you on no platform or nothing. That's not what I'm trying to do. But no, I know I'm not mothering you because hell, honestly, I should have told his ass if I was truly mothering and had that much influence, baby. A lot of things would be different. So you just think your lucky stars that I ain't like that. I don't be doing that because you just saying that because the way I used to want y'all to have that trip so bad, but the way he been treating me, lady child, I was sabotage the shit out of that. But I come from that space. I respect y'all as grown men. I even asked Shaquille on his panel. I was like, "Do you feel that way?" And I was like, and I just started networking and befriending people outside of the circle I was in. So that's a lie. I ain't just have no obsession with no darn to mothers, no gay men. And you know damn well Jay Wilson ain't letting nobody mother him. Shit. So Pastor, barely let you talk, let alone let me mother him. See, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, we know that. But that's what his opinion is. But I don't think it's true. And I always tell you, you grown and you do what you want. I'll be here for you either way. That's what I say. So, but now do you now y'all also update y'all. Ro actually took those books back to the library after what you done had them since COVID, Ro.
Yeah, I had them books a long time, and I came out with no charges.
That is a blessing because your ass should have owned them books by now. Hell, was they even looking? So when you went took them to them, when you took them to them, was there a fine at first on there, or they didn't even have a fine on there?
It was no fine.
So you could have just basically kept them shits then.
Yeah, I wanted to go up to her and be like, "Look, let me keep that book, please. If y'all ain't gonna do anything with it."
What was the one that you liked the most that you wanted to keep?
No One in the World by Elon Harris.
Harris, okay. Is that one of his? Because I had read most of his to a certain point when he started doing different stuff. Um, I caught him when he was first going, but no one in the world. I think that might have been. Is Basil the star in that one too?
No, this one is I think his name was Kobe. Yeah, Kobe. He was another lawyer. Because you know, Elon
Okay.
Harris, he loved to
So
talk about
I
lawyers.
that's one of the ones, but like that was closer to when he passed because I had got caught up. So, but you like the no one in the world. We gonna have to pick a. You know, we can do too for your big club too. If you are gonna even not even just on your channel, because Nina and me are finna get ready to read this book at the same time and talk and discuss it. Because anytime I try to have like a book club here, it never pans out. People always say they're interested, but they ain't. And then I thought about doing a recording, but because I love to read, and I've been having attention issues for a couple of years now. To where because I used to read a book a day, literally, and work and everything, but I started like not really. I think it's like watching too much like fast news, like my radio or stuff on social media, and listen to that, and then coming over here. So hell, when I'm gonna have time to actually read unless I put it in my content. So that's why I had came up with doing the book club to the coldest winter ever. I was the first one to suggest doing that, but it didn't never point off. It wasn't really worth it. You be talking to yourself. So I'm like, okay. But
Yeah.
when you said you was gonna start, like how you read that to us, you had a pretty decent crowd for shit like that. Cause usually be like two and three and four and five people for that. So I enjoyed you. Letting that audiobook play and then kind of just taking some of the messages. So I think that that would be a good idea. And it would make me read too to be part of your thing. So are you through reading that book or are you still going to be talking about that particular book?
Yeah, I did want to talk more on that book. My what's it called? My hard minded. So that's that's why I really do got to get back in it. I do want to look at some more steps on it
I'm going to send you this
because
book that
it
me
seems
and
like it's very helpful.
yeah, because honey, I'm still a library person. I just love going to the library, and I don't buy books as much as people would think. I got books that I've always owned, and I can put in my library. But now, because I start when I had my daughter, we just start going to the library because I'd be like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it enough to, buy it a second time. So I was like, so I love going to the library. It's just like I've always, as a little girl, I just like the smell of books. I'm not into reading books on like devices. Like I had a Kindle and all of that when it first came out, and then I had the Barnes and Noble Nook and all those devices, and even like your phone or computer, like audible when I get like a free offer from them, I'll do it and listen to it. I don't mind, but I don't be in my car long stretches of time. So where how I used to be with case management, because when I did social work, I could listen to that, listen to a couple books a day based on driving around and doing that. The audio books, but yeah. So you doing the books over there would help me like pick it up and read it and follow along, because there's too many other ways to get the short version and all of that. And then I really don't only like audio when it's like the author reading it or like the famous person reading it, their but their own stuff. I think it's funnier that way. Have you read the book? Everybody keep telling me it's a who, even though she a little problematic to me. But everybody, including my hairdresser, has told me that I would not regret. Because I do African American books too, but I also do Caucasian things too. Now I'm not a big nonfiction person. Like what we me and Nina finna get ready to read is nonfiction. Like, that would be, your books like about, habits or, mental health, or like the one you read, that's considered nonfiction. So I used to really didn't be into nonfiction like that, but there's a lot of ones that have came out and they usually have like a workbook with them or something. I'm gonna send you the thing because those are fun because you can read it, but then they got like a workbook for you to like follow while you reading it and get like stuff out of it. And then but I'm gonna see because the library before I buy it, I'm gonna see if the library at least got the book and like buy the workbook because I be trying to I'm saving coins. Anybody got $20 to pop on this stuff? And I don't know if I'm gonna stick to if I like and don't like it. Shit, I can just take it back to the library as opposed to buying it and then you done paid the money for it. So
They
I'm
give
gonna
a lot of
follow.
books away at the library now.
Yeah, and they can order it for you, or you can get it through the They got most libraries now got the ebook stuff too, where if it's, you don't have the version,
Yeah.
the physical version, you can borrow it from the ebook section, and that might be better for you, Ro, because you don't like to pay. take books. You like to be stingy. You don't like to share your library with your local Virginians. So one thing, the good thing about the ebook part, when you're ready for them, when it's time to get it, they just snatch it out your account. Now I think that's the way you should go, Ro. I think yeah, that might be better for you. Now, or do you like me? You like to have a physical copy in your hand?
I like that physical copy, but hard minded, I went on and got that audio. Yeah,
Uh,
that's yeah. But
you got it.
I
You
did
read
get
it. You
one.
read it from
I'm
the
gonna just try. I'm
library.
gonna try.
You read it from the library audio. Or you just you bought the audio online.
I rented it. Yeah, from the library. I did get one book. I got one physical copy though. Book. This one I probably just do. If I was thinking about maybe doing an upload, I'm gonna try to do it for myself because like you said, sometimes you get distracted and you really may not have time to come up here and go live. I had a good time doing it. I wish I could have been more committed to actually finishing that whole book off. I should have, but with certain B sector things and then my other channel, I got carried away and I wasn't able to finish it. So yeah.
But what you got planned for tonight? You gonna go to the Pisces birthday party at Pizarro throwing for the Pisces people?
Oh, that
'Cause
should be nice. I know Kwani
Cause they
birthday. Kwani's a
celebrate your
Pisces.
Connie what?
She's a Pisces too.
But I thought she was gone. Oh, okay, I know where everybody at. I didn't know Ness was live with Jay Dunn over there, and Pizarro done went live. Child. I tell you, these people be so encouraging. Oh wait a minute. She got something bad for 520 and telling me to keep my own thing, but it's like they've been coming live when I mean, it's like, and they never came live at these times I be coming live. And I just think the people thought I was getting a little too much of attention and compliments, which is crazy because I've been here for like, what, 6 years now? Well, seven, because I came in
Yeah.
2000, no, six, because I came in 2019, the top, like January 2019. And eventually I should get a break and get compliments and have a good day. But it's like people don't like it if you do get too much. But that's good because God is doing exactly what I asked him to do, and that's really not to make this a habit. And I can just go back to how I wasn't really doing lives on a regular basis anyway. And go back to that just fine. And I can go with Jay Wilson and if I want to kiki, and if not, I'll take my breaks because I don't like being I don't like little games that people play when I've supported everybody in this sector. So I don't know. I need to reevaluate some stuff, but they really think it's if they think it hurts me, they really should know. I haven't even turned my monetization on, so obviously I'm not preparing to be permanent with this. But and it's the same content. Like I'm personally tired of talking about them. But shit, if it's what's coming up, it's coming up. And people encourage you to only bring you down because I feel like they encourage you, but then even people that support you, they're gonna choose a different chat that got more numbers or whatever at the time, instead of because but then I know subs who
Yeah.
use devices to give people numbers. They'll do it for their faves. Like Molly will run two devices and support maybe limited this, but they not doing that for me. That's just crazy to me. What's
That
up,
was
Nika? Kate?
yeah. I think that was something I always ignored. In this sector, they kind of pushed it through. I kind of ignored that stuff because it's probably very obvious, but I don't really. I try not to make myself care. I think a lot of that does have to do with the fact that I work a full-time position, and I put more care into my position and into a lot of other stuff. Like YouTube, I put more because I could try my best, to come up here and do something, um, just a little bit more direct. But I really don't take that approach because I know at the end of the day, I got to take care of myself. Maybe if I had a spouse or something, then yeah, I could probably kick it a little more up here. But nah, when I got responsibilities, I try to make sure that those are um thought about first. Because this money is not really fully given to you. Now, I do respect my full time content creators on YouTube. Definitely, because I'm like, hey, if you put in the work, I want you to get paid. Some people say that YouTube ain't a job. I feel like that's the same people that probably think sex workers, that's not a real job too. A lot of people don't think sex workers are are really employees. They say, hey, everybody can have sex. So I guess they could kind of balance the same thing as like somebody as a full time YouTuber. People thinking it's not a real job. I think it is. You know.
Yeah, of course. I think anything anybody doing to bring in money it should be respected, shit, and that's what they want to do with they self. Honey, I don't, honey. A coin is a coin. Get it how you live, and if that's what you want to do, I don't make judgments at all.
Yeah, me either. On that stuff. Um, especially if they doing it right. I know a lot of people didn't really care for T.S. Madison and her come up, but I said, shoot, if she got her a house out of all those videos she used to make, shoot, kudos to her. Oh, what's going on, Nina? Y'all, I'm sorry, I haven't been looking in the chat. How y'all doing?
You saw? Oh yeah, Nina had spoke or whatever already, but anyway, but what now? What you say you was cooking for dinner today, Ron? That I asked you.
Well, I was gonna go to Sam's Club. I was gonna go ahead and get renew my membership and get some some snacks, some pizza and hot dogs. Yeah, I was gonna
Gonna
pick
join
out like yeah, and then maybe get
They
into
should
the.
get it. See your good. They got that discount for because who you work for, whatever. They might got a discounted card. You better ask them.
Oh yeah.
Go to the membership. Just find out. Yeah, if they got one when you sign up. Hold on 1 second. Who is this? Hello.
Hey, the Miss Soul Queen. What's good, Honest Row?
Oh,
Mm,
what's up, Kim? Hello.
so Kim been over there spread. I know where he been over there. Supposed to come up here on my platform about what 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what's going on in the YouTube streets, but yeah, I'm in
What's going
everybody's
on
life.
over there? Is something
It's been quiet.
groundbreaking happen?
Nothing really. It's just the same old, with Jay Dunn and
A lemon.
Ness, and yeah, nothing with limit. Just Jay Dunn and Ness, basically. So you didn't miss nothing.
Working out their differences.
Yeah, the endless list of differences and boundaries. Yeah.
Hey, fruits of
Oh,
labor. What you, are
Shucking,
you
where
gonna
are
come
you and
by? I
Lemon
just
at?
want to find
I
out.
saw
Are
y'all
you
on
gonna
the panel the other day together, but
who?
You said where me and Lemon?
yeah, I saw y'all on the panel together the other day, but I'm not sure if y'all was still still fighting or.
Oh, so it's become more like a it's become like more passive aggressive on his end. So like when he was on Ness channel last night, he would be love bombing Ness, but bring my name up and try to make me jealous and stuff. So I guess we're in the he's trying to make me jealous stage of our beef. I guess is what I would say.
So is he all the way back good with this?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like nothing ever happened. I think he even tried to flirt with her last night. Because he was
But he
tipsy.
had a truce with her, and the next day, Custard and Peace Love was on the panel. But he always confront me with the bullshit about I'm doing him wrong, and then try to drag me. But people are actually doing shit. Like I mean, I don't care what they do. I mean, that's kudos to her for the interview. But what I'm saying is, you would think you'd be more mad at people who are actually trying to having content that hurts you before you
Mhm.
just go off on me. Like he ain't cussed you out. Not that he know better, but I'm just saying he should have at least attempted. He ain't have no smoke for cussing and peace love. Um, And but he every time he gets, he try to say the worst shit about me, and I got people in the streets telling me that he making my show. Well, hell yeah, I'm gonna ride this content train like they do me. Ain't that how it work? If it ain't shit else to talk about, I ain't supposed to comment and go live, and I got something to comment about it because I got experience with knowing him for quite a while, and he's been doing some fuck shit. So I'm gonna call it out. But everybody else has been his on his panel doing the content, bring it back to their channel, and they've outed him and everything, calling me Yags on a regular. But I'm his number one enemy. He is such a bitch ass nigga. And I don't even think I want to go to his platform and have a conversation anymore. What for? We done had so many of them conversations, and then he turned around, he stabbed me in the back. So what the fuck for?
Yeah, that's what you call selective outrage. And I think that's what Brianna was talking about on her live yesterday. Like, he got all of this energy for her, but he didn't really have that energy for Ness. I think he picks and chooses what he decides to be upset about. I think he really picks and chooses. He's not really mad about anything. He's just picking and choosing. So, if I was you, I'll be like, yeah, we can have a conversation when you got to come over here because this nigga's not going live for like another, I want to say 5 or 6 days anyway. So it's not like he can go live.
He
It's
lied so much. He told
Yeah, I was gonna
ODS
ask if
that
he had
he
went live. Oh, he
he
didn't.
he lied so much because he told ODS over there that he thought it was today, but the latest is gonna be tomorrow when his time will be lifted up.
oh, he's an
Did y'all
idiot.
see ODS? He went to that YouTube creator
Uh,
meet
yeah.
up. I was like, oh, that was pretty cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was dope. I wish I could get invited to a YouTube event like that.
But
So you got to be like right? What type of YouTuber do you got to be to get invited to those, or was that something that
might have been
maybe he?
somebody he know
Oh,
who he has network with people, so it might have been
Yeah.
somebody he know. Because I mean, it ain't like he got decent numbers, but I would think it maybe somebody he know maybe recommended him and called him it because of the sector that we in, of course, it's not like everybody here like has 10,000 plus subscribers. So it might have just been somebody who liked his content that they hooked him up that way and invited him. That he
Yeah, that's
already.
what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
that's some good work networking, y'all. Like I know
Right.
he may have like really met some folks, and hey, they may want to collaborate.
Hey, hustle bomb. So what I asked you? Oh, you going to? Did you say you was gonna go to the Pisces party, Zakium?
I was gonna go, but that stupid broad timed me out in the chat earlier, so I'm not fucking with her today.
Whose time you at? Papa Zara?
Yeah, because I sent a
Where?
super chat to drop lemon, and then she gonna time me out. So she always does that stupid ass shit. But I might pop out. I mean, if it's really entertaining, yeah, I might.
I don't. Yeah, that's kind of confusing a relationship because it's like that's another way he full of shit. And like I said, I don't want to wake it up on her, but somebody. I mean, she helped. She said she got your foolish ass to slip and let us catch the grinder app. And she even had her profile picture as a grinder app. But you over there kissing they ass, but you want to come for me. And I ain't never tried to out you. I ain't never goddamn. Uh, do the bring people like try to sit like get people to come talk about you like your real business. Like I would never do no shit like that, and then allow somebody to basically try to dox you on the panel. But then you're kissing the ass of that. Like I mean, to be fair, I mean I don't got a problem with custody and peace offs what they're doing, but that interview consisted of a lot of doxing, and he don't have no smoke from the panel holder or the guest.
But you know,
And,
I
and
do
if
want
we
to kind of
believe
talk about
what
that
he
grinder
said,
situation.
everybody say, well, we didn't believe about that HIV. Everybody knows that was just a lie. Well, then they was cash apping about to those lies, and nobody called him out to say that we don't believe it. Y'all wait till he go back away to say we knew he was lying about that. But why was y'all so excited about him coming if you felt like he was lying? And I'm not gonna say that I know a fuck thing. I don't know who he is, and it's becoming apparent every day If I since I thought I knew who he was, I had no fucking idea because the things are being revealed. So how can anybody confidently say that it's a lie? And y'all act like it's some kind of hospice. Rico was in that before, and then they helped him get his other apartment. But y'all saw that it's just a regular apartment building. They usually get grants, and you get your own space. Sometimes you gotta share a kitchen or whatever, but you get you a place so you can get permanent housing, or and it's like a studio and you have your own apartment. So I think they hearing it thinking hospital or something because the way he phrased it, the AIDS transitional house, but it's HIV positive men. But it ain't. But you can. It ain't no open thing. They get their own, little mini apartment so they can find them something better. And then once Rico was able to get hooked up and get his own place like free and clear from anybody on different floors, 'cause they have floors and they, it's more like a that kind of setup or indoor hotel setup or whatever as far as that. And then they have a downstairs part where like case management and admin. But he was able to get something totally free from that, like his actual apartment in Brooklyn in less than no time. And that's it was through that program, but it's still a regular landlord and a regular apartment. So I'm not saying that that can't be true because the said I'm not ruling nothing out because that nigga lies for a living.
Yeah, that's why with the grinder situation, it took me, I really just couldn't believe it because first of all, I'm like, ain't no straight man is going to download Grinder. It's not going to be nowhere on your phone. I mean, because Grinder is
Now,
no,
Rose,
it's no reason at
you
all.
been defending
But,
his heterosexuality forever.
but see, I think he did it as a play though. That's the thing. Like, I feel like it was just a play. Like he did that
I don't know why
out
y'all
of
so
to just
creative and smart.
because
Shaquem is
with
the one that
Bizarre, he know
created
Bizarre gonna snatch that right on up. And he's seen and see that's the thing. Remember the whole thing with he's seen the way Bizarre works. Like Bizarre is very quick. Like when it comes to her, she'll catch a camera slip real quick. So I feel like he made that whole play to slip it up so that she could see it to just make it even
Why
more
do
something to
y'all
look
think
at.
that this fool is intelligent? He has shown nothing to show that he's strategic and intelligent. How would he know that he needed to do something like that so she could notice the front screen? Because for one thing, the fool should have never let nobody see the front screen of his phone. Why the hell we need to see your apps? I don't think so. And then it said he had got terminated for a certain reason, so he wouldn't have had enough time to know that Pizarro's wanting him to go through his phone to show because they was trying to catch Shaquem in a lie and say his receipts wasn't valid, and that's what we supposed to be looking at the Instagram inboxes and comparing that. He just happens to show the front of his phone because he does not think, and she saw it. She was quick to catch it. Of course, she was, and I believe it. All the positive stuff you said about Pizarro is true, but I think that y'all give Lemon way
Yeah.
too much credit. He don't run successful plays because they always get caught because they are obvious plays.
But see, that's the thing. Dragons told on him with just the way she was handling herself, and that was where I was like, oh yeah, I had to stamp it on its plays that are being created, and it was too much like that right there. No, I'm sorry, but I really think that he plotted that grinder situation because it's just no man is going to continue to claim straight if they done put that on their phone. Like, because most men don't even know what it is. So it's just that situation. That is something that I would definitely want to be a fly on the wall to see who, like really. Like,
Look
did
at
he
this
download
comment
that
by
app?
Nurse
It's just
Noreen. She
crazy.
right too. I forgot about that. It's more than just HIV. That be like they might get around white grand because I was a social worker, but you can have a mental disorder. It's a lot of other ways you can get in programs like that where you can get housing. I'm just saying that I'm not ruling nothing out because he lies for a living. Hey, just Krista. Hey, Voodoo Badu, Badu. Welcome. But yeah, so I don't know. I just don't think he worked fast enough to come up with a play. But hey, that could be possible too. Whatever it was an epic fail because nobody believed it was no play. They believed that he is, gay. So what's the point of doing that? It gets him nowhere. Ooh, Ro, I can't. But I don't want nothing to happen because I don't want nobody playing with my Ro. But I want him to cross you so bad so you can just get out your true opinions and go back and let him know what you thought upon meeting him. He's gonna do it eventually, but he just trying to be good now. But ooh, the day he get you mad and you get into your other side of the road, you get, ooh, child, I'm gonna be so ready. Cause the way you done stood by this man, baby, and the obvious shit that he that you done stood by, I'm like, ooh, Lord.
I'm a little lemon head. I'm a little lemon head.
I thought they was luminaires, the men.
Not you a living head now, Ro. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so on this road.
Shotgun, but we had such a good time on the trip though. Um and I have seen certain things in Lemon, but he hasn't really, me and him haven't bumped heads. Like, I know a lot of people have bumped heads that were on the trip, but I guess I really haven't bumped, your heads like that with him yet.
Yeah, yeah. I
You know.
think y'all, all of y'all had bumping happened. I guess kind of like before, when he didn't want you to go and try to, pit us against each other and cause us to fall out.
Oh
So
no,
yeah.
Kim, that didn't happen. None of that happened in Rosehead. That
Yeah.
none of that happened, baby.
Oh, oh, he didn't. Yeah, he probably swept that right on under the good old church rug. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Forgot about it. But it's all good, bro. See, I think if we meet up, that'll make him jealous. So if he wants to try to make turn us against each other, I think we should do the opposite and unite. That's what I
I
think.
think so too. I'm totally here from that for that. I told y'all. Oh yes, I am here. I got them points to donate, baby, for this to happen. Would you be open to a meet up with Shakim, Roro?
Well, I mean, I really don't. I guess it's okay. I think, but you know what, Shakim, I gotta say though, it's our past. Our past with this whole YouTube stuff. I know, I've talked to you about certain things, and that's where, with the whole play stuff. That's why I really didn't know which way to go. Demon Zoe sees you in a different way because when I was talking to you and I pretty
You
much
not demons
thought,
don't see him in a different way. What you mean by that, Roro?
no, because I don't know when you came around talking to Shakim, but when I was talking to him, I did not know anything about plays. I was never, when I was on this thing, I never knew anything about plays until I really spoke with Shakim, and then I was like, oh, okay, so it's plays out there. People be playing like this when this stuff happened between him. Sorry, and then it just got real different from me then.
But
Um,
I thought you was because he threw the plays with Lemon like a little bit too. Like you just said that he play. Is it a play or is it that's not the first time we don't question that like on your platform or whatever. So you don't see that role plays. I mean not role, but Lemon does plays too. They want to involve you in women in Vegas, and then the whole thing with the marriage thing, and then follow through with that. You don't see that Lemon also, because it sounds like you're saying that Shakim is familiar with running plays, but I mean, you don't think that Lemon runs plays? He's admitted that he runs plays with Dragon. Remember?
yeah, but see, I guess I was more around Shakim though than when Lemon before the trip. So that's why I think on a lot of levels I was looking at him. And maybe I did. On some level I kind of paid Lemon dust because I wasn't really looking at that, even though I saw both of them on that trip as straight men. So I I don't know. It's a lot of change. It's a lot of changes now. Um, I saw a very good between him and Lemon. I saw Shakim really liking Lemon. And Yeah, I mean that's that's just what I saw. So
But what do you think changed about that? And you saying that's a shot? Did Shakim do make it change, or was it a both thing?
you mean what changed? Well, I really think what changed is that Shakim felt a betrayal that he because when you really like somebody, it's certain things you may not see. I felt like I saw from when Ness was like Shakim is going, and Lemon kind of, he tried to change it up, but I was like, is Lemon ready for it? Is he ready to meet somebody that he just fell out with? But then Shakim told me though that, well, we have a certain type of relationship, and then I'm so naive and gullible. I'm like, oh, okay, like what exactly is he saying when he says that? And I just saw fighting 1 minute, and then I saw that it was good, and I just felt like that Shakim really wanted to be real cool with Lemon, at the time. Because I never put him under that umbrella that, he was gay. Because I was like, no, I'm just, I'm going to just trust what he says. I try to do that, to people, especially when it comes to sexuality. Um, so, I mean, like, we're just, we're here now, though. And it was a lot of that stuff that I didn't really know what to believe when when you about to go into a trip and they tell you, hold on, it's a play involved. So I didn't really know when they first was like breaking up, getting back. I was like, I don't know if this is true. I really didn't even believe at the time when Ness and Shakim had before the trip when they had got into it. Like I didn't know where that came from. That came out of left field because I was like, huh? Like, what you mean him and Shakim and Ness don't get along? And I don't even really remember the situation. But then how they just was like, "Whoa, Shakim is going on the trip," and I was like, "Hold on." Both of y'all was really upset with this man, and to the point where it became a whole storyline. This with the guy Cam and all this stuff, and it just switch up like that. I'm sorry, but I'm just too real of a person. Like it just switched up. Like, okay, we mad at him 1 minute, real mad at him, and now we back good. And then this man just done told me that, bro, it's a play. And I'm like, huh? So right there, that's what it is.
No, I
I
totally
mean,
get.
But are
I
you
totally
blaming that
get.
on
I
just
totally get that.
Shaquille?
Go ahead.
Asking Ro, is he blaming that on just Shaquille though? Like, you don't see
I mean,
nobody lemon part in that?
I was the closest to shock him though. That's the thing. That's why I guess I hold a lot on him on the situation. But I know I'm. That's not something that I'm going to do. I'm not going to keep doing that. I just pretty much learned who Ness was, and Lemon doing the trip. Shaquem was somebody though that I really liked as a content creator, and I mean, and then at that time I wasn't even like really cool with him because of the situation that we had. So yeah, I mean, it was just it was different. I guess right now I don't really know how to feel because I think I really just I just kind of pushed things back from that. I really did though. I mean, I tried to really. I had a good time. I did have a good time when I was in Vegas. I always try to make the best out of situations, but that still was there though. Really not knowing what's really real. But I used to see a lot of realness though. I feel in Shakim, but I do know that certain things he does for content, you know, and that's something that hasn't went away within me.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could say that for the most part, it is YouTube, and you can take it or leave it. For the most part, you never really know what's real or not on this app. Um, but who I am offline is way more relaxed and way more chill and way more real than who I am online. You know what I mean? Especially when you have so many people coming at you, trying to blackmail you, trying to take you down, trying to destroy you. Um, you kind of have to build, I want to say, like a wall around you, and then operate from that space. But any conversation me and you had, like offline, that was real. Like anything between us. But as far as YouTube, I can understand why you might feel like that. I totally get it. I ain't even mad at that.
Yeah, and I mean, and I understand, at the time where, we first, pretty much got in contact, you really didn't know me, like that really, from a can of paint. So of course I know you may, have your guard up. And, I think you were definitely more focused on, on Lemon. I think, you knew Lemon longer, but, not only that, but, I really think y'all were, at least I thought, at the time, y'all were building a friendship, on a certain extent. And of course, it's just a lot of different feedback that people were trying to give you, especially from your sector. And then, you got to be sector as well, trying to get you as well, and then when I did, meet you, and then it was like, you were like, you won't even, you were an introvert. That's something I always kind of, when you told me that, I was like, really, you're an introvert, and that's something that some people wouldn't even know about you with the way I feel like you carry yourself online. Um, really just kind of, outspoken. And then I did see that in you though. That's one thing that I know was real. I saw that part of you that is definitely is chilled. And I guess it may have kind of, I guess, I can say kind of scared me because I was like, hold on, that's why I think I kind of pushed myself away because I said, with everything that was going on, me not really trusting you, and saying, well, okay, maybe was that why he may have acted that way during just the involvement of this whole computer thing. I didn't really know what to believe. And then I felt when it came to Lemon that he was more vocal, about how this situation went, this situation. And then, when we met him, when I saw him, I didn't see a lot of change, Shakim. I didn't see that I
But
may have.
bro, you do know that Lemon has on my panel and other panels has admitted to blackmailing Shakim. I got him to admit to that, and that he
Yeah,
went in the computer and blackmailed him on my panel. He actually admitted. Like I understand the person you want Lemon to be because we all have that issue. That's not the person that he is. But either way, he admitted that. So now you do know what to believe because he told you himself that he blackmailed that man.
yeah, yeah. I remember. Yeah, that was something that I did. I must have heard during that time, but I must have blanked it out. But then I did say though, not too long ago that he said it, and I was like, oh, okay, so he said that he did do blackmail. It's just so many different corners with this story though, because I was there from just where I was there from the beginning of the stuff. I When you tell me that it's that most of the stuff is a play, that's where I stand with it. For the most part, I'm like, okay, so You said that it's not real. So if it's not real, then you can't act. You can't act, and you can't sit here and cuss somebody out. Show us your acting abilities, to the best. And what may have happened may have happened in order to feed these streets. I mean, so even so, that's one thing you got to look at too. That what was
I'm
real.
fine to consider this all the play and that maybe even Shaquille will not tell me everything, but what I'm not going, but I'm going to include everybody, not just Shaquille. It seems like to me that you're thinking that Shaquille is like the play runner, or like it takes more than one person to play have a play. So if they are all in the play, and I've said this from the beginning, that it could go either way for me. I don't give a fuck. But I'm not going to act like Lemon not a part of that too, though.
The only reason I'm doing that though is because Shaquem was the one that told me. That's the thing, he was the one that told me. So that's why I'm still looking at all of them. Like maybe if I had,
He told you that
somebody.
before he went into his computer. He showed you. He told you this before Lemon went into his laptop.
Yeah,
So he
this was
told you what's
before. This
about
was
to
before we
happen,
went to
about to
Vegas.
be a play.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
back then things were more they were more, I guess you could say,
But no, then that means we're gonna
surface
say
level.
that the computer is a play, right? So so the
No,
computer part is he admitted to blackmailing him. So that couldn't have been the play that Shaquem was a part of. So even if some things were a play, it changed and people start doing like real shit to somebody. Like we can't separate somebody admitting that they did blackmail them, but then say, well, he told me it was all a play. Well, that means Lemon part of it too, because he getting mad at Kim. They got a battle. The striking the channel definitely ain't a play. You think somebody would agree to get their channel terminated?
no. The play, when I said the play part, it was more so, you know how he used to cuss me out and drag me, and you know what I'm saying, make it seem like he hated me and stuff. Well, behind the scenes, he would be calling me, asking me to come back the next day. So when you saw us fight a lot of times, yeah, we would fight, but I didn't think it was that deep. But apparently it was, because what happened later on was, he really tried to, destroy me. So I do feel like sometimes he is cool, and then sometimes he really means it when he's cussing you out and, angry with you. You just really can't tell sometimes because he's so drunk all the time. So, you know, so that's the part that I meant. But everything after that was real.
wow. Yeah, I mean, there's
He
something.
can only go from what he enjoyed. Hey, Don Play. I think that Ro can only like I think he's still remembering how he had a good time and all of that, and that was the impression that he had. But the stuff he's been doing on here has shown, his character as well. But I mean, you don't have to think like I think. I just think it to be fair, which is what role you usually try to be fair. I think you should look at the fact if you think things are still a play, then that means that means that Lemon is also a part of it as well. Then
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking all of that, into, definitely, consideration. Um, a lot of, the back and forth that, they were having. I guess, I had at the time, I grew tired, of it. I was frustrated, and I just saw too much brotherly love on the trip. But then I saw how the way Lemon became distrusting, and I was like, huh? He became distrusting, and it was just the manner in which things was going. I felt that Shakim did not feel the same. I felt like when I saw him that he was just there saying, "Look, I like this dude. whether, in the time, just a friendship, like that's, my brother. Even to the point where I remember he was kind of debating maybe even moving to California. And I was like, oh, okay, he just really, like Lemon. But then I just saw that Lemon was still in that mode of, oh no, this ninja trying to be slick. I did see that on those levels. And I was like, Shakum, you missing that. Like, you may want to be more careful. Not thinking, that would have happened. What did happen. But
Yeah, Alexa play Trust Issues by Drake. Oh, oh, trust issues. Oh, oh, oh. So I don't have trust issues, or at the time, I was just kind of like, you called me to come to this trip because I had no plans on meeting him, right? So when people go out of their way to patch things up with you, it does make you trust them a little bit more because you're like, well, why are you calling me trying to meet up with me? Because I had other plans. You know what I mean? So it just it's a mind game. It's a mind game where uh one day somebody might trust you and the next day they don't. But the only thing I can say is that I had no plans to meet Lemon at all when I got to Vegas, like literally. And I felt like it was a little manipulative to call me from Nest's phone, right? Because you got me blocked on Instagram. So you call me from Nest's phone and I hear Nest in the background asking where I am. And then you say, hey, Kim, you want to come meet up with us? Because, VS and Cam, I think they're going to set you up or they're going to do something to you, right? So you make me think, my enemy is BS and Cam and all of these people. And meanwhile, you still don't even really fuck with me like that. So what made him call me? I don't know. Maybe it was to set me up as well. But if he would have never called me, we would have never met because I had no plans on meeting him. And that's the honest to God truth.
I mean, I don't know, but see, Shakim, that's the thing. It happens so quick, though. I understand sometimes. I guess maybe in the eye of YouTube, that you may have a last minute change that says, you know what, the hell with it. Let's do this. We're gonna do this for YouTube. But
Yep.
the way everybody was angry at each other, and then it just flipped like that, and then basically, kind of the direction or something that Ness had said, like, yeah, y'all, we just gonna, go ahead, we're gonna let Shakim come. And Lemon was so like he just switched up. And then I was like, hold on. Because y'all was fighting real hard. Y'all was fighting hard right before Vegas.
Yeah.
And I just, stuff like that don't just happen overnight where I feel like if that is, then, it's just like people are, definitely are not telling their true feelings then. Because
Oh,
well,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Cause I wasn't really that mad. Like we weren't talking, but he didn't really do anything to me besides talk shit. So for me, it wasn't like, I had that much to get over. But I do feel like once I said Sacramento, he really took that like I was doxing him or I knew his identity or something. And I was just joking. Like that was a joke. Because we got in the cab and they were like, where you guys from? I'm like, I'm from Detroit. He's from Sacramento. I didn't know where this fool was from. It was just a joke. But I really feel like he took that like I was doxing him or threatening him in some way.
Yeah, because y'all had little moments of frenemies that I definitely saw, when we were at the I think at the casino, and then when we were, oh, where was it at? Oh, yeah, when we were sitting down drinking the for those cocktails. It was pina colada and all that stuff. When we were sitting there, I kind of noticed. I was like, oh, Lemon is a little rough around the edges with Shakim, and Shakim is just like cool and just kind of in a relaxed mode. Even though I know you were joking and stuff, but it was jokes that were in fun. But I did feel like at certain times, Lemon won't really taking certain things as jokes. Like it was moments where he was like, "Oh yeah, this." this nigga, I'm about tired of this nigga. And I was like, where that's coming from? But then I was like, well, I guess that could just be how, Lemon kind of his stature is towards Shakim. But then when that whole thing happened, yeah, that was in the cab, I was like, oh, hold on, this might be something else. He may be rethinking why, like, oh yeah, we shouldn't let this ninja come. Like, this was Ness' decision, not my decision. That's when I saw that. I didn't think that it was going to get to this point. Did I see both of y'all though? Shock him and see, that's the thing. Did I see both of y'all being messy towards each other? Yeah, on a certain level, I saw that coming. That's what I saw because I was like, oh yeah, these ninjas, y'all may be taking pictures of each other. Because, and I want to say that I heard somebody, but I can't really put that out there. That somebody was kind of joking on the fact of taking pictures or something like that. I could just be thinking about the whole situation with Intrinsic and Lolo, all that stuff. When I remember when Intrinsic was like, "Hold on, y'all need to make sure who y'all holding them cameras up to." But no, but that stuff. It just I did think I was like, oh yeah, they may be taking little pictures and all this of each other. But that time when I felt like y'all were saying when I heard y'all said y'all goodbyes, I was like, no, I can really see Lemon as a brother, and I didn't really and I felt like Lemon did you the same way. So it's just I don't know. One, this is something else too, though, Shakim, that I wanted to kind of get out to you. The whole situation of the laptop. So I don't know if like did Lemon didn't talk to anybody before he decided to come on YouTube to try to use that against you. That's kind of hard for me to not see that he didn't call Ness and say, look, I'm about to go ahead and let this out right here. And then on another thing, because anything, if y'all had even did anything, I'm telling you, I know one thing, a damn little man, they are not going to do that. They're not going to expose somebody that they potentially like if it and have been involved with. That is not going to happen, especially because the way it's looking is that Lemon is the type, if in fact, a down low man, he's the type that wants to keep his secret. I know down low men will do anything to keep their secret. So
But
that
even if
was
he was faking
uh,
exposing him, he still admitted to blackmailing him, bro. He still tried to, and so we all knew he probably wasn't gonna go
but
through with
just
it. He
because
just
he
wanna.
admitted to it don't mean that. So yeah, just because he admitted to it don't mean it really happened. Like it could have been a talk between them.
No, he told us what he sent him off of his own computer, the screenshots that he did it. So what I'm saying is, he might not have ever revealed anything because he didn't want it to tell on him, but he was acting like he was going to reveal something. So we can
Mm.
only go by what he was doing.
Yeah, and at that point, I was like, you know what? I can tell everybody what I got on my computer before you can. I'm gonna beat you to the punch, type shit. So no, that definitely happened. He even sent me the screenshots and said he was sending them to Big Damone and think somebody else. So I was just like, what are you doing? And yeah, I mean, by that logic, you would think a man that's down low wouldn't try to expose another man's sexuality. But listen, at this point, I mean, nothing surprises me anymore. Like nothing surprises me. Like I think that niggas will do anything. Honestly, like I don't put nothing past these niggas. Honestly, especially because of the clout that they have. I mean, yeah.
But it's just
Oh,
like if he even had any type of like a friend type vibe towards you, I feel like that wouldn't have been the first thing that he would have did by himself. Especially if we saying Lemon likes to kind of but he's not even the tech savvy and stuff like that, I don't feel like that would have been the first thing like that he would just punched at you, maybe without telling, because I know he's talked to you a lot behind the scenes. He would have I told talk to somebody, especially if he does like Ness the way he likes her. He would have said, "Oh, I'm about to do this to him." I feel like, I mean, because, and this is the reason why, because that what you were mad, I didn't understand that what what he was supposed to be mad at you about, or what you were supposed to be mad at him about, the whole mod thing, that right there, that wasn't enough. That was not enough for him to get that ugly with you at that time. It was not enough at all. No shock him, because that all it was, that was the same situation that kind of, they got me when you and Ness had fell out the first time, because I was like, hold on, y'all, what did they say that y'all fell out for? It was this, no, I mean the second time right before the trip. I was like, that's not really good enough, like y'all going like this, and then for him to do that, all because at the time you were mad at him. He didn't understand that you were mad at him because you wanted a mod stick. So now I'm gonna use this laptop thing against you. Oh, no, you.
It wasn't even about, to me, in my mind. I think it was just about when he gets drunk, he goes overboard. So I mean, yeah, like logically, I would think that. And but when he's drinking, he's so, like, you know how Lemon is, bro. Like, he's so extra. He's a very angry drunk. He's not like a drunk that you just sit up there and laugh and make jokes with. It's like, no, when he gets mad and drunk, like, he really goes on a rampage. You know what I'm saying? So I really just felt like he was in a rampage with me, and I thought it was just another argument. And I was just gonna stop going to his channel because I was being blocked. So I was like, you know what? I just helped you set up your money and stuff like that. Why can't you just drop down and make me a mod and send me my money? You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I was just gonna leave the platform. But in his rage, I think he just kept raging and raging and raging. And I think it was because he was drinking. Now, if he wasn't drinking, I don't even think it would have came out. Because all we were arguing about was that, like you're saying, you like, damn, why are y'all fighting over this stupid petty shit? That's what I'm saying. But when he's drinking, it's just like, I don't know. It's just something else. Something else.
Oh, mm. Yeah, that's something. Then that's, I mean, that's really something, because that when it comes to, I feel like y'all just, as much as he called your name, as much as he used to call your name, Shakim, um, he formed some type of a bond with you. So just to do that, I just, for him, if he, I just don't, I don't see him just doing that to you like that. Um, in the midst of that, like to really, really want to hurt you with that, all because at the time he said, "I ain't
So
gonna
just
give you
say
a
what are
right
you
now."
trying to say? Who are you questioning, putting the blame on? Because I get what you're saying, but a lot of stuff you say
Yeah,
we've already found out the answer to, because Lemon has said he was doing this or whatever. So you keep on saying you couldn't see it. So are you just saying that it was, you were shot, or now are you saying that you think that they're lying? Because I mean, I'm kind of confused. I don't know if Shakim's confused too, but it kind of seems like, are you trying to say? I mean, we all grown here, that you feel like Shakim is lying about the degree of what made him mad to strike him, and that Lemon is.
nobody's keeping their their hold. If we're going to look at, nobody's keeping their hold. You know, because Shakim even said, he was like that. Yeah, I'm not going to strike Lemon no more. I don't know. I guess when I was, used to be mad,
Hey,
when I was
Frenemies.
really over here fighting, when I was mad at somebody, I was mad at somebody. Maybe that's me needing to grow up. Then maybe I'm
No, I
immature.
mean, I
I,
said that so I can catch that nigga by surprise. I don't, like,
So are you saying it's something they not telling us? Who are you saying? Like, what are you ultimately saying? That you don't
I
believe Shaq Kim or Lemon or who? What are you ultimately saying? And they have a there's somebody in the chat. They said, but didn't Lemon say Shaquem was grossed out by Rose? So now we saying that about Shaquem. I guess they're a little confused. Now, state of being said, now, Rose, this is why you be getting dragged. So you're saying Lemon was displaying blatant disgust towards Shaquem?
no, I didn't say blatant in disgust. No, I was saying that he was like certain moments of distrust. Yeah, he was giving Shakim, I'll say the like the stank type vibe, of like you're like the way he felt that Shakim was maybe shading him or something on certain levels. Yeah, like he seemed like he was getting aroused by that. Hey, maybe it was the alcohol, but it just wasn't given the whole vibe of, hey, we cool, we really vibing to just be more of brothers. It was like, oh, you know what, I done made a mistake. I don't know. I think, maybe at this point, I'm glad I did get out what I did get out today. But I'm at a point, I feel like that was a while ago. So I'm not gonna hold I'm not holding these men to any type of standard of the situation, because it already happened, and I feel like I always kind of, I didn't hold anything back, when they were first going at it and stuff. I don't feel like I really held anything back then. Um, I guess, my feelings just haven't really changed from where I was at with it, at first. Um, I see, I guess I still see both of them as, growing. They've grown on me. Yep, they've grown on me to, to the point I can say, hey, I meant them. And hey, if it was not real, certain things weren't real between what had happened between them, I am okay with it. I'm not even, I'm not here to um make a motion of, yeah, shock him, you were just dead wrong, or lemon. No, I think I'm past all of that. But every so often, hey, we could talk about it, and I just want to make sure that I'm real, real with you on just how I'm feeling. But I do feel like that y'all, the anger just wasn't there. Even though I know we all get anger on certain, we all get angry at each other on different levels, but it was just something, I was like, okay, Shakim, and you just did it again though. Because when you did, like, you was like, yeah, I ain't gonna strike him no more. So I'm like, oh, okay. So you ain't really that mad at him if you're not really gonna take him all the way down. Because if
Um,
you just
stay
took him
tuned.
all the way down, Shakim,
Stay
because you
tuned.
done it to people more. You took down people more. Like when y'all, that's all y'all used to fight with. As I would think, when it came to the Umar sector, y'all would take each other down in a heartbeat. But you
Yeah.
didn't take Lemon down, and then you stopped it at the last little minute. I said, "Oh no, no, don't go back into the play." I
Because of because of the backlash. Like, do you know how much backlash I'm getting for doing this? Like, I'm getting a
That
lot of,
really got to you.
huh?
That really got to you. The backlash really got to you. Like you were really hurt, like feeling it.
Yes, because I just felt like I thought everybody would kind of understand, but instead of that, it's like I'm being blamed for destroying the beef sector, which is never anything I want to, be associated as doing. So I didn't take any strikes off, and I
But
still get
Shotgun, you
strikes
said that
again.
you don't give a fuck for less.
Yeah.
So maybe you've done a lot of changing then, I guess, since you came back. That's what I'm gonna think then.
Yeah, because I tried to take him out, but he filed the appeal. So I tried. I mean, I put forth my best foot, nigga. So all I can do is wait for another opportunity to try to do it again. But even if I do it, he can still appeal it. So it's like it's really no way I can get him out of here. There's no way I can completely shut him down. So I tried though, tried and failed. But at least I set him down for a couple weeks. And I'm satisfied with that. I put a little dent in that AdSense check, nigga. I put a little dent in that Cash App. So I'm done. I've done what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, Shaka. I just no, but you were really mad. I don't know. You know what the drama over here? That's one thing I'm telling you. Mother was absolutely right when at first like the frenemies thing. Absolutely, absolutely over here is the frenemies stuff that goes on.
Oh yeah.
But no, that whole Shakim, you stalled. You know you stalled. Ain't no way. You was going down the list. Oh, strike one, strike two. And when you got to strike three, it became a library. I said, hold on. It shut down real quick. What's going on? And then I don't know if it was Ms. Demon Zoes. You were somewhere. You was like, yeah, I ain't gonna strike with no more. I said, oh, where's YouTube cameras? YouTube cameras, grab my hand, boo. We are mad and frustrated again because we're not going with no play no more. Mm-mm.
Well, look, I did strike the backup channel. That was strike number 5. So I
Yeah,
mean,
you like 4 times. You said I don't know. I think you said you when you went over there. Yeah, you went over there. All this stuff. You if you were really mad at them, I feel like it would have just went. It would have went down. But I don't know. Something happened. In
you
second
talking about
strike.
the channel would
Something
have went
happened.
down?
But you would have took his channel down because
Oh,
you
okay.
always know that it's not easy. It was. It's not. It's not hard. You already know. If you had to help Lemon with his monetization, it's not hard for you to have taken him down. But I guess okay if if you what you said you
He filed like four.
it got to you. Huh?
He sent 4 appeals, right? So the channel was about to be disabled and deleted. But he appealed all 4 strikes on one channel, and 1 strike on the backup. And I didn't think he
But I
would.
don't think he got help fast enough though. I really don't like if you were moving the way you were moving. I
Hmm.
don't think he got help fast enough because he really if we really gonna act like that Lemon it's just crazy. He wouldn't have even known where to really go, and he would have got that second. He would have. You know how these people work over here. He would have if he really was really like on it.
Hmm.
That second he want to let that second one happen like that. Especially with what I feel like he's trying to build over there on
Yeah.
his channel. So that's why I just felt like I was like, this could be a way to get him back to
But Ro, you
you
do
know
know that
where he used
Shakim
to be.
did take his channel from him. The problem was they didn't think he was gonna appeal because he didn't want his ID because that's one of that's one of the benefits of what Shakim did. He can get his real information, but we didn't think that Lemon was so scared of his real information. He didn't think he was gonna file it. So when you do an appeal and like Shakim takes this to court, Lemon gonna get his channel back if you two sides in his favor. And Shaquille not gonna go get no lawyer and spend that much money and do all that for no limit. So he did get his channel struck, but because he went ahead and said fuck it and appealed it, the only way Shaquille can win against that is taking it to court and admitting that it's copyright, and it will come out. He would have to prove that he really was the artist. It ain't gonna go that far because then he would have to go to court. So YouTube is gonna let him if they get the appeal, if they let the appeal win, they're gonna let him be able to go back live. Takim technically, in all intents and purposes, did terminate his channel because there was a date of when your channel going to be terminated if you
Yeah.
don't appeal.
Yeah,
So nobody thought Lemon was gonna do it. So Shakim could have flagged him 7 more times. Since Lemon decided to appeal and he was helped and walked through it by Big Nim, he was gonna still win because Shakim was not gonna go to court and do all that.
yeah. I wasn't going to court anyway, so he had all of them people helping him, Vic, Ken, and he like an army of Lemonettes. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
technically, he did take his channel down. So, because the YouTube made the decision that that was enough, they reviewed it and they said, okay, your channel gotta go unless you appeal and we'll look at it. And then whatever they advise Shakim to do to prove it, Shakim can't do all of that without a whole lot of court and then maybe even getting himself in a situation. So we can
yeah,
do reset the games until it becomes to the point where a court has to get involved. So because lots of your favorite content creators done false flag, but it's gonna be looked at differently when he appeals. And so Shakim is not gonna go through all that to do the other thing. Now, if he goes live and keep on with the same shit and they fall out again, I'm not gonna talk Shakim down off the ledge because he also seen what you missing another point too that Shakim not telling you. Me and Ness particularly have starting to get some of that backlash. They're saying we B sector snakes. We're we because we got Shakim as a moderator when he trying to take down the whole B sector. And I'm like, excuse me? Like it's been moderators that I mean that's none of my business. He's still a content creator. They playing content creator games. Who of y'all have terminated content creator moderators because you didn't like how they was moving? No, you kept them over there. That's the same damn thing. You don't have to agree. If I agreed on everything Shakim did, I would have flagged him before Shakim because his channel is so flaggable, and the even the drags on me were flaggable, but I didn't. So and the beef sector just didn't because, like they say, they relying on who Lemon used to be, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But there have been plenty of people, but it started to backlash on us as well, but with Shakim, and so he got. I mean, you don't want nobody else to be in that situation because of your stuff. So Shakim actually agreed to do it because I even asked him, and I said I wasn't even gonna ask him. I said, so it's enough. We gonna let blah 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 or whatever. So I don't. I mean,
You
you
said, wait,
can't
you
say
wouldn't you think
that.
you asked them? Would you ask them not
Yeah, in a way,
to?
really. Not yeah, because of the way I said it. And then I said, so we had our fun, blah, blah. And I said, I wasn't even going to do that much for that ungrateful motherfucker. But I did say something to him. So it's like people don't see all of that. And so he knows this. Shakim probably don't give a fuck about what the B sector think. It ain't his sector. But he is cool with some people who was getting a lot of backlash for that shit too. Because they don't, these same people don't say that when OGs or whoever else play flagging games. It's not nothing new in the B sector, but all of a sudden we became everybody's got an amnesia because there I see people just follow along with quotes that are absolutely not true. You have heard people admit OGs admit to getting the bitch back about their content. They don't play about their content, but now all of a sudden because it's Shakim, people are doing that blind following shit where they just agree to shit or say they remember shit just to please content creators. It happens every time I have a scandal, so I know what he's going through. And they be like, they can't even tell you when that happened. Or like, when did that happen? When did you hear that? They just blindly go along and they've been repeating shit about OB said they didn't flag like this. Are you fucking kidding me? They stole our whole identity. I mean, yes, OB sector did. Who did I learn shit from? OB sector. Like, let's not go there. So everybody been doing a whole bunch of monkey see, monkey do, repeating like it's fact. But it's because Shakim is not in this sector. That is the only reason. But I've seen more people actually not. They say they can't blame Shakim because he was violated. I hear a lot of people actually saying they not even mad at Shakim. They more mad at the rest of us arguing with him because they said, well, he justified because his privacy. So I've actually heard people that's not really mad at Shakim about it. So it's some of the subbies and these lemonettes that's doing this shit because even the OGs have said that they don't that Shakim can play how he want to play. I ain't heard nobody really with no weight say they blame him. A lot of people have said shit on, but I would have did worse. How he tried to out me. So I mean, I don't know. And I applauded his cleverness and how he waited a while to get it out back because ain't no expiration date. And because Lemon has done fucked up shit and said fucked up shit to people, then the accused QI of saying that he was a rapist. when you making her look a certain way and find out you was lying about that. It's so many lies he done told y'all, he lied in your face. That's why I don't understand why we even have a benefit of a doubt conversation. I think the best way is to just not take sides and listen to what people actually are saying to you, not who you would like them to be.
I did. No, what do you mean? I did listen to
No,
what
I
both.
said for all of us, I think the best thing, because that's what we're doing basically. We still fucking with Shakim because we see that Lemon is participating and causing a lot of this stuff and playing games too. So I thought that's the best way to handle it by me saying just like not taking no sides, no matter. I don't give a fuck if Lemon is be said that if he do me wrong or he doing wrong, he gon' I mean I don't give a fuck about no safety. This if we looking at real life, we don't decide how we gonna believe somebody because they live in our zip code. That's basically what the B sector is. So, like living in a certain zip code. So, I'm saying all of us have pretty much not judged Sakim for that, except for some people that always was going to do that anyway. And that was my stance. That's why he still's my moderator. And I didn't say nothing to him about it because Lemon was getting the karma that he put out. We all have gotten it. I just don't hear you up here like that, especially with how I be piled on. I've never heard you appeal this much for anybody else that you cool with. That's why I'm kind of wondering what
Even
Lemon.
so, even so, I used to appeal for Shakim all the time. So just so I mean,
I ain't
really,
say
but I did.
Shakim. I just use
I used to
myself as an
always have
example.
Shakim's back
Right. I didn't say nothing
the
about
whole time.
Shakim,
But just
bro.
because
I brought myself as an
on these
example.
situations right here are different. These
I
situations are
didn't
different.
say
It's
Shakim,
really
bro. You didn't hear? Did you not hear me? I said I use myself as an example. I didn't say nothing about Shakim. You not defending Shakim in the past. And I'm saying, so why can't I mean he can get this work like other people get that work. And he's actually done offenses to get the work where I hadn't in a lot of situations. And I'm just saying, and I let you play neutral, but you saw me be piled on lots of times, but I never said nothing like I'm gonna like evaluate our friendship or nothing because I don't do people like that. But just to be fair, uh, I haven't heard you have these objective conversations about when I've been piled on without cause.
talking about who.
I mean, I've told you people that I didn't judge you for still associating with. We don't even need to open up that can of worms unless you want to. But
I'm down for anything. No, like this is the thing. Like this. What exactly are you saying?
I'm
Please,
saying that it's been
I'm talking.
the way I feel like you giving Lemon a lot of benefit of doubt, and you're not realizing it takes two people to play. And what I
Yeah,
mostly have heard
for
is
that, you. It's been you. Are you like who are you referring to when you say that I let you get dog pat on? Because it's definitely been who have been you been
I
playing
haven't
with?
heard you speak out about any of the situations I've been in like this.
Because
And
you
then
be playing right with them though. You
no,
be
that's
playing
not
right
true.
along with
I
them.
know
You
I
be
didn't do nothing to
they
King
just straight up
Roman.
attack you.
I didn't do nothing. No, what have I done? What did I do to King Roman? I didn't do nothing to him. I didn't do. I
Oh
don't do
no, I
nothing
don't
to
have
a
nothing
lot
to
of
do
people.
with it. I don't have nothing to do with that. I haven't even
Right.
spoken on that.
That's my point, though. Never mind, child. Never mind. Because it's gonna
Okay.
go left. Because it's like now you're telling me that I deserve the shit I've gotten, and now we're gonna go to a
I
different
didn't have
level.
nothing to do
I'm
with
gonna get a
don't
different
you and King
TMO
Roman. They
out.
had that way before me, and you were even really at a
No,
point. Are you kidding me?
that did
Like
not.
you
And
have history
I
with
told
King
you
Roman,
constantly.
dude.
I told you to go have a good
You
time in
have
Vegas. No,
history
it
with
was
him.
going on when we was cool. We was talking on the phone and everything. And I told you go to Vegas, have a good time. I was like, people are fun in person. I've had that experience until I didn't have it. I'm not holding you to anything. I don't care. I'm not gonna tell you that you shouldn't do this and do that because of me. No, we
I
were.
didn't say nothing about you, but no, but see, I did handle that one very greatly. I never said nothing about you to him. He never said nothing about you to me. Like
Right,
I
right,
haven't been on
and
it.
I didn't think he
So,
would
so
anyway,
no,
because
but you just said, well,
I didn't
I'm
think he
letting
would
people
say
dog
nothing
pile.
to
You know,
me.
I'm not. I don't care who you talk to
I didn't say that you
when it's
helped
outside of
him
like
dog.
it's
No, I
outside of
didn't say
issues
you
with
helped him
somebody.
dogpile me.
I,
That's not what I said.
you
I
just
just
said
not
that I let
saying
people
that.
that I be around with letting people dog pile up on you. No, I
No,
don't.
I said I haven't heard you this passionate about anybody else, and then I use me as an example because I'm not bringing nobody else into it, and I'm just gonna keep it on me.
I
And
got history with
but I've
Rakim though.
also told you that I don't that you doing right to stay out of it with me. I'm just saying though. them is not even asking for that and don't even pour into you. And I just feel like we're doing a lot of believing that he's a victim a little bit, and that's what it just sounded like to me. I'm just being
I got
honest.
history with both of them though.
Okay.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up, T?
What happened, Simon? Have you went to the police station yet? Because that's the everything. That's everything I'm gonna ask you there every time I see you before we even have a conversation. Have you been to the police yet?
I got a reference number. That's what I got.
So
You know what
you
I'm
did go
saying?
to. So did you go to the police? Don't smooth talk me, lawyer. Did you go to the police or not? Because you can get a reference number for the credit card company when you file a fraud claim. You can get a reference number for a lot of stuff. So did you go to the police for the crime that was against you?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I had to. Ooh, where's that? I had to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I was violated. So it takes a minute sometimes to understand what you've been through. You know what I mean?
Simon, did you
Yeah,
find your way yet?
bro, don't speak to me right now. I'm upset with you. Okay.
What did wrong do to you?
Go and get some money, Simon.
He
Go and get
knows
some
what
money.
he knows what he did. He knows what he did, bro.
And see, I didn't even get a chance to
Come
be
on.
messy and Carl like I had told you I was gonna do and let him know what was the what play was coming his way because what you pulled over at Jay Wilson's and I did not even do that. See how I wasn't even messy? I ain't even cause I was gonna wait for you to see if you actually reached out to him like I thought you might try to spin him to your side, but he didn't hear all the contradictions you was making on. Have you had a
Nah,
chance to review that live at Pastor's Row where Simon initially came up and told us about the crime?
No,
Okay,
no,
I'm
ain't
gonna
no
get you a
about
minute mark
Simon.
because you're gonna be entertained.
I ain't speaking to her at the moment. Like we
You're
got
gonna be in, not, bro. I'll get you a minute mark and send you the video because you're gonna be entertained. Mm-mm-mm. He came
uh,
up there appealing to us for advice and find out he done pulled the wood over our eyes per usual.
now I was being honest, you know. But
But so you,
yo,
but then he said he had no way to make a phone call. But then all of a sudden he got a phone call on his daughter's phone like 5 minutes after telling us he didn't have no way to make no phone calls, even though he was on a laptop where you can use Google Voice or whatever. And he said, oh, then all of a sudden after he told us the woman stole his wallet, keys, and everything that he owned, his ID. He gets a call 5 minutes later on his daughter's phone, and they said the woman had been arrested. Now, not for stealing his wallet, because he didn't say to tell the police, but for something else. And they called the daughter phone to inform him and she happened to be home during the day when school was in to get a call that her mother was arrested. And then all of a sudden he realized there was another phone in the house.
yo,
So
that's facts, facts. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lie.
Don't. Yeah,
Show us a police report.
I ain't
that's
showing
what
you
I'm
shit,
asking.
nigga. The fuck?
That's what I keep asking. He keeps saying reference numbers. Reference numbers could be when you call the credit card company and say that somebody told your car, they give you a reference number. Police give you a police report number.
Mm-hmm.
So it should
Simon ain't
it
gonna
shouldn't
answer
be a
this
problem for you to
question.
post it on the community wall, right? And black out the information so we can make sure that you win, right?
I'll do it for you if you want. I don't usually
Sure,
do that
yes.
stuff.
Where
Yeah.
go ahead and cam up and show me the paper.
Simon,
Okay.
have you ever even gave somebody a cash app over here for all your
Have you
lives? I
have
don't
you
even
ever
think
been
you ever cash
engaged,
app no
bro?
back.
Have you ever been engaged,
No,
bro?
he ain't got no money to cash app.
You don't even know what marriage looks like, bro. I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Okay, married man.
I
A
came
married
up to
man
speak to
you got all this to do.
Shaquille.
Hey, YouTube, you got so many lives to make up on YouTube. But you used to be married. Yeah, you want us to believe that.
When's the last time you actually had a relationship, bro?
When have you? Then you say it's been like 5 years,
He said
but
he
you
didn't even.
continue to
He
keep
said he
coming
don't
around.
even. You know, the
I
woman
mean, you gotta
stole from
stop
him,
lying.
bro.
What the
The
fuck you
woman
talking
stole
about,
all
bro?
that because she let him come. He let her come stay with him. Her after he got put out of. She got put out of jail. Which I don't understand why how he can keep the daughter from her if she getting arrested and all of that. But anyway, he said that they put her in jail in the UK for trying to slit kill herself and slit her wrist, which I've never known it to happen. They usually put him in a mental hospital. So when she got out and she needed an address to go to, he was being kind and generous. He claimed they didn't have no sex or nothing, which I say, you a fucking fool. You got finesse and she didn't have to give up finesse and she didn't have to give up the ass. I was wanting to meet this amazing black woman, right? If she is black. And
Oh,
because
she's
I
amazing.
yeah, I
What?
mean, yeah, you that week, you ain't getting no ass, and then she took you for what you got and had you trapped and over there whining to me and Jay Wilson.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's a finesser. Pardon the pun.
Well,
But yeah, I was like, well, you go, girl. You didn't even have to give up that ass here. But
Jesus
and
Christ.
this man not even gonna report, and the man not even gonna turn you in. I mean, you see a trick, he'll trick him. I mean, that's the rules of the street, ain't it?
I ain't
You
messing
see,
with you,
you
girl.
see a
Like,
trick
hey,
them.
what? Jesus Christ. I was being nice. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well,
I left my
since
house
you
again.
admit that you were being nice and you had no other intent, then you shouldn't have a problem with going to turn her in so you can make sure you secure your wealth like you claim you have. So did she use any of your credit cards? Did you find that out or not?
You just, oh, yeah.
Have you called no? Even a better question: have you called the credit card company yet?
Yeah, I got most of my shit back. I mean, it takes a
Oh,
minute to get them.
they found the wallet.
No, not from them. I had to do it myself. Like, so
Well, that's what
Oh,
I'm saying.
so
Did they?
bankrupt? You
So
bankrupt now, Mr.
so did you?
nah,
Lawyer?
So that means you should know the answer. Did she use any funds then?
bro, don't play with me.
No, I'm asking you. Did you when you got it secured? Has she tried to use any of your cards?
Yeah. Nah, she totaled my bank account.
Oh, I know he knows something about that.
So she knows your PIN number,
Nah, she because like you could just like tap tap. You know what I'm saying with the
right?
card.
So
Yeah,
she wiped your bank account out
yeah.
and you got it back.
But
I
you got
just
a new
got.
white hoodie though. You got a new white hoodie, but you ain't had no money.
So did you
Bro,
get? So did the credit card? So did you?
bro.
Did you dispute the charges with your credit card company?
I ain't got to that yet, man. It's only been a couple of days, but I'm just saying, like,
No, that's
See
a
that lie
problem
come
because it
through?
looks
Look at
like
that
you
lie. Look at that
authorized
lie.
it.
Like, you don't care? Don't you guys? Hold on. Don't you got something that you need to care about, Simon? Do you got to make sure you feed your little one, right? But you don't care about where your credit cards, what's going on with your credit cards. How you gonna feed them?
I got gold
Are they
investments.
really
I
there?
don't know what you're talking about. Jesus.
So you willing to eat
You
the
got
charge?
cleared
You
out
willing to
though.
eat the charges basically because you
Yeah.
don't want to turn her in? Okay, that's fine. She got you pussy with without giving you pussy, baby. Anyway,
Yeah, that's why I turned gay. That's what I'm saying.
you been gay, but okay. Well, that sounds about like you wasted our time up
Don't
there. You
ever
know.
just turn gay because see, I'm telling you, this man be lying. Why would
I can't
why would
mess
you
with
turn
you chicks,
gay?
man. You chicks are
And then you
crazy.
say
I
you ain't been with
swear.
a woman. No, let me give y'all the tea. He said he has not slept with anybody for like over 5, 6 years, right? You haven't slept with a woman for that long, and all of a sudden, the woman comes back into your life that apparently y'all had a child together, and she got out the loony bin, and she come back over there and steal some stuff from you. You ain't trying to sleep with her at all, but then you say, "Oh yeah, I want to be gay now because of what she just did to me." Simon, you going on your stories? Simon, your plays are the worst.
Why
That's
you
why you
mad at
ain't been able
Ro,
to
Simon?
make it
Why are
nowhere.
you mad at Ro?
He knows. He knows.
Does he? Because it don't seem
No
like it.
reason at all to care about. No reason at all to care about.
Uh-huh.
Did he call you and tell you about this, Ro?
I heard him say something. Somebody told me he said something. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what's true when it comes to this person over here.
You
I don't know
trying
who
like
this
you don't
person
know
is.
me
This
on the
person,
side.
I don't even think this person's name is Simon.
How
That ain't
dare
that,
nigga?
that person's name
How
ain't
dare you?
Simon.
How dare you, man? You're
What you
nah,
think it
bruh.
is?
How dare you
I
do
think
this
it's a
shit?
bankrupt bitch. That's what I think. I
You
think it's
wanna
somebody that got no money,
nah, he gonna
but got
fuck
a
up
whole lot
because
of
you ain't got
lies.
nah, you gonna fuck
You got
up
a
with
lot
it
of
because
lies in the
nah,
bag.
cause
That's what you
nah,
got.
cause you started
And
fucking
a
with
lot of
Brian, and
alcohol.
I was like,
I
yo,
do
don't
want you
even
to stop drinking though,
now
because
you wanna fucking
you're a
what?
lethal dope. Okay, as much as you do it. So that's something you need to, as much as a troll that you are, I don't want you to
Mm-hmm.
drink yourself to death.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, somebody may still care for you.
Go
Okay,
go to
I know
go
we
talk to
don't know
Jay
for
Wilson.
sure if
You know
it's
where
really,
Brian is right now? Do you know where
if
Brian
it's
is
really,
right
I
now?
don't know.
Yeah. Do you know
But
where Brian is right now? Okay.
I don't know where I wonder where Simon just got out of. I want to know where you always talk about a lady that's somewhere in the bin. Okay, somewhere in the where she can't have no
Yeah.
silver.
Do you know where
But
Brian
I
is right
think that
now?
means where you were at. You may have saw
Where
her,
where
let
am
you out,
I?
found her,
Where am I? I'm
let you
here.
out,
Yeah.
and then they got right
You
there on
still
your
chase
paper,
this nigga down. You still chase
pathological liar,
all
and
right.
they go ahead and let you drink yourself
Okay. All right, bro. All
into a
right.
coma.
I got you. Got you. I'll see how you play.
I beat you in
I'm
the
here.
head too much. Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Go
Whatever.
ahead, keep lying, Ninja. Go ahead and lie some more. What's the next lie, Mister? I ain't got no bank account, but I'm on YouTube. hmm She got you for everything that she had, right? But your Wi-Fi working.
Yo, bro.
I think he
Okay.
comes on YouTube just to get beat up
Yeah.
on.
You see how hurt he is? He's hurt. I just like nigga. At the end of the day, like
What you
Brian
mean he
played
hurt?
you,
Why
bro.
would he be hurt over you? He ain't do
Brian
nothing to you.
played you, bro. And you chose wrong. That's your fucking thing. So don't
What do you
fucking come
mean
at me with my
chose?
shit.
Chose wrong how?
That's
He was supposed to
absolutely
be
wrong.
choose you between you and Brian. Is that what it is?
I haven't even talked to this man. And how do you want me to pull out the email, Ninja? Where I was just saying, "Hey, Simon, you want me to pull that out?" We ain't even I ain't even talked to him in
Do
like
what you
3 months
need to.
or something like that.
Pull your socks up,
2 months.
nigga. That's what you need
And
to
we
do.
ain't never talked about
You
nothing.
talk about
We never
emails,
talked
boy.
about
What the
nothing.
fuck? Who gives a fuck about emails, nigga?
Yeah, you should. As much as your information gets
Yeah,
thrown around.
yeah. All right. Oh, I see you now. All right, cool. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
We gonna see if Pastor
What
hold
do
to
I
his
do?
word. We gonna
He
see if
just
Jay
got mad
Wilson
because I
hold to
started
his
fucking around with Trish. He got mad
we
because I
gonna
started
see if
fucking
Jay
around with Trish. Now
Wilson
he's crazy
hold to
mad.
his word. Cause Jay Wilson said if you don't go to the police every time you come on his platform, he gonna drop you.
Yeah, now yeah, I ain't going around Jay Wilson's no more. You know what I'm saying? He already
What you
dropped me.
mad at him for? Cause you lying.
I ain't lying about shit. He just knows, like, you know what I'm saying?
But
I
you
don't lie
went to
about
him for
shit.
his real opinion. He gave it to you.
I know. And, I'm thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? What? I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I think Jay Wilson, he's got some sort of, way of like just making you understand what shit's about. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Now,
and so you didn't follow any advice. You wasted our time because we was on another topic, and you bust up on that. And I'm starting to believe that theory that you were sent over as a distraction because it was totally out the blue. And then you didn't do any of the stuff he told you to do. Like you're saying it's only been a couple of days, but the fact by you not calling the credit card company, it looks like you let her use your cards. So until you file a police report, they're not gonna just dispute charges. They're taking you all day to call and let them know why you ain't. It don't work like that. It looks
man, people try to make out like this is some straightforward, simple shit. Don't well like that. What?
It is simple.
Most
You
people
call
saying,
your credit card companies, you tell somebody stole your shit.
I don't
So
have
they
a
can shut
phone.
them
How am I
off.
calling anybody? Like, what are you talking about?
From your
You know what I'm
daughter's
saying?
phone. Or since you
what
got
you
all
gonna
this
write
money, you can go to the bank and get some cash and go buy you another phone. Or drive your ass down to the police
on
station.
YouTube? You got a laptop, you ain't trying to make no money? That's what you should be trying to do, make some money. Oh, with your laptop. But you up here.
When was the last time you made some money, bro?
When he went to work today.
Nah, he went to Brian and tried to like cap some like dollars of him. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying?
What? You think that Brian got money to give him? Nigga, child. To payola bro. Why would he need to payola his friend anyway? Like that don't make any sense. But okay,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't even know why I'm wasting Regular
I'm,
goddamn oxygen talking, man.
I'm gonna go
Some
away
of the
because
commentators
obviously, like, I'm trying to get some solace from you people, and like, you're just
Okay,
doxing
so
me.
when
You know
did
what
you
I'm
come up
saying?
here? You said you came to talk to Shakim, but you haven't said nothing to him yet.
Yeah, but he ain't said nothing to me.
Okay, Shakim, can you say hi?
What's good, Simon? How you doing today, sir?
I mean, he is such a
Thank you very
toddler.
much, Shakim. Thank you.
Hmm.
Yo,
Are
The
you
chat say
behaving,
you
sir?
mad at Ro because he took your man.
I just wanted some
And I
advice
whoop.
from Shakim. You know what I'm saying? Because at least Shakim's got a head on his shoulders, not like bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro's
Well,
head is just floating
damn.
around.
What you mean by
I
that?
thought Simon was getting disciplined by Lemon though.
Oh,
I
leave
thought that's
Lemon
who
out. This leave
Simon.
him out. No, no,
He
no.
all over.
Can you stop? I was
And
trying
then
to
he
speak
just
to
said in this
Shakim.
live that he said, "Oh yeah, I want to be gay."
All
He was over there at
right,
Broadway.
all right,
He was
Miss O,
at
get over
Broadway
it.
saying
No,
how
no,
straight
no,
he
no, no,
was.
no.
Oh no, my bad. Hold on, let me get it right. What's the guy named Buddy Lee? No, he was at Buddy Lee saying, "Yeah, yo, I'm straight." It's a play. It's a play. Ain't that right, Simon?
Bro, you done pissed me off, okay? So like, yo, Miss Thing, okay? All right, I'm out of here, man.
He don't know what to do. He don't know what to
Yeah,
do. Go make
maybe
some
next.
money, Simon. Do that. That's real. Money real. Go make some
Mhm.
money.
I told you, man. Pull your socks
And
up. Get
what have I
online,
told you?
yo. You
Stop
don't know
drinking.
what?
Stop drinking and stop lying. Try to. I don't know how you gonna pull out your herbs to do, but
Right.
I know you can go and make money. That's real. That's the only thing real about you.
Mhm. Yeah, you're speaking to me and you're doing $9 an hour, nigga. Look, don't even do that. You know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm
You
saying?
finally got your first hoodie in the last 2 years. Sit your ass
You be
down,
in
fool.
your
Talk about trying to make
car.
$9 an hour. That's your first hoodie.
You be in your
You
car
don't think
dancing,
dog.
nigga.
You don't
What the fuck are you
you
talking
ain't got
about?
no electric bill somewhere, Simon. He ain't got no. He paid his
I
electric bill in how long?
mm,
You ain't paid your electric bill since you was on that Love show with Kendra G. You was in the dark then, and you still in the dark, didn't you? Go sit down. The only time you got light is in the daytime over in the UK.
mm-hmm. All right, boy. You
Bankrupt.
know,
You've been
you
bankrupt for a long time.
you
Oh,
lost
let
your
me not
mind.
get crickets.
You
You've
done
been
lost your
bankrupt,
mind.
Simon, for too long.
Speaking to me
That's why
like
you
that.
like it hell. That's why you are feebling along on an app. Sad as ever. Okay, now
Uh-huh.
you know you getting sad now. What did you break? Did you just break something? Not too long ago, you just broke something,
You lost your
and
mind, bro. God
all you can
damn.
do is drink. Put some liquor on it. Maybe that'll heal it.
Mm-hmm. I know why you're in your feelings. That's cool. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
But
I got you.
hopefully, but I told you what to do. That's the
Yeah. I'm gonna get Brian anyway. I'm gonna kidnap him and then send him back to your damn fucking house in the fucking
that's
post
what I'm
box.
telling
You
you to
see
do.
what
Make
I'm
some money. That could
saying?
maybe change your life.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We'll see how this goes, right? You feel like
Learn,
kidding around?
learn who
What?
you are.
I'm gonna chop
Learn,
this nigga up and send him back in your fucking post. You know what I'm saying? You don't play around with me. See
Trish.
how
You
this
better
works
be
out.
careful, Trish. You better be careful.
See how this works out, nigga. No way. You don't play around with me like that. Don't hurt my feelings, bro. Yo, I'm a different fucking breed. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think you're real enough to hurt somebody that hurt your
You know,
feelings. You ain't real.
all right, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Somebody
But
created
anyway, I got to respect
just to
ladies'
drink,
platform before I start opening my mouth and start speaking some real
and you
shit.
were
You know
a
what I'm saying?
failed assign. You were a failed assignment. You ain't make it. You ain't make
You,
it.
you want to continue to push my buttons? Are you serious? For real?
I can turn you off in a heartbeat, Simon.
You can't turn shit off, nigga. That's why you're over here.
Click. How long you been broke?
What the fuck
Tell
you
these people
talking
how long you
about?
been broke. Let's make a bet. How long you ain't had no money, Ninja?
Ooh, you be
It's been a
dancing on
long
this
time.
all
I
day
said,
long. What
yeah.
you talking
The
about, bruh?
Ninja for as long as he said that he's been celibate. Oh no, way longer
Man,
than that. This ninja been
yeah.
broke for a long time now.
And you've been mad about it because I ain't getting your butt
No,
cheeks.
I ain't mad about it. I can't do
You
nothing with your
damn
broker.
right. You don't even know
Broke ain't
what?
got no money. Got
All
to come on
right.
YouTube
Mm-hmm.
and they ain't even trying to make a channel where you can at least get $1 or two. But you up here though. Okay, that's used internet. You don't know that internet. That internet is
All
free.
right, I told you I'm gonna leave you alone. Now you're mad, right? Okay.
No, we're
Go,
talking.
go, go, and go and speak to somebody else now. Now we're done. You know what I'm saying? Our relationship is over,
You
nigga.
just try to turn that. You're
Get
mad,
mad. Get
Mister
mad.
Broke. You got no money. Them woman would, if a woman had actually got in contact
Uh,
with you, we would definitely, me and
okay.
Miss Doe would have definitely got ours cussed out. Because they
You,
were like, hold on, y'all gonna give us a broke
you're
ninja?
never,
He ain't got
you're
nothing.
never gonna get it again. Yeah, I told you that. I gave it to you before, but now you're never gonna get it again. You know what I'm saying?
Get what? Hold on. This is interesting. Get what? Hold on. Get what? Nothing? Oh, okay. Just like what's in your bank account. Nothing. Zero? Who wants that? I can get that from anybody. All I gotta do is ask them for nothing. Give me nothing.
Yo, Shakim, hold out to me, Shakim.
You said what?
Shakim, please ask him
I'm gonna leave this nigga
what he was
alone. He
what I'm
acting
never gonna
foolish.
get again. Let me get my tissue. Let me get my tissue. Because oh my God, it's something that I'm never gonna
Yeah,
get.
get
Gotta
your
be
tissue,
good,
nigga.
Simon. It
Get
gotta be
your
good.
tissue,
Let it out.
nigga.
Let it
Yeah,
out
get
right
the
now.
tissue,
Tell,
nigga.
tell the people.
Get, nigga. Get. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna have. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
I'm
there's a song
so
called
pleased
"You
with
Could
this
Get
one.
It." You could get it. You could get it. There's a song called "You Could Get It." By the way,
Yeah.
bars.
I'm gonna have to play that on my live like in a couple of hours. Just yo, bro. Anyway, you fucked up, man.
I laugh with yeah, okay.
Nah, but I still love you. You know I still love you. You know what I'm saying?
You do after all of that? Oh, okay. So we know you're a liar.
I know that I don't play. I know I don't play. That's all I know. You know what I'm
No, you
saying?
play all the time.
You can say what the fuck you want. I still love you. You know what I'm saying? You know that. You know what I mean? Right?
I don't know who you are, sir.
Oh, don't.
Who are you?
All right.
I
Okay,
know one
cool.
thing about you. You're broke.
All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke.
You barely got a pot to piss in.
I ain't got a
You ain't
pot
got
to
no light.
piss in. Mm-hmm.
The electric is off.
Yep.
But I don't know. Somehow you struggling. I guess you got a little generator over there to get this YouTube game popping. You on YouTube?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got the generator in the back, right?
No,
That's what
like,
I'm saying.
we don't have time for this, demon. So I'm sorry. This man ain't got time for this. He ain't got no wallet. All he can tell you all day how broke he is.
He is, honey. Simon is a professional liar, child. He think Lemon is something. I think he got Lemon beat, but or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead, y'all, and end this live. I've been live for 2 hours and 22 minutes, and I'm gonna get in the
Mm.
streets and see what I can cook up and how messy we can be. But other than that, anybody got any final words? Because Simon is on BS, and we've had a productive conversation thus far.
Well, I just want to say I love you, Lehman. So I appreciate you having me on your platform. And on this row, it's also all love with you as well, Simon.
Oh,
We don't know what to do with you, Simon. We don't know what to do with you yet, but we're gonna pray for you.
I know what
And
to do with your deep voice, though.
What?
um,
Ugh.
okay,
You end up leave him alone. I don't want you nowhere near Shakim. Cause you ain't and he'll believe, and since you got all this money, why you ain't cashed up Shakim? Or cashed up me for my services and time he
We
wasted.
ain't had the opportunity yet, but yeah, I'll get to that. Don't worry, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'll get
Okay,
to
well
it.
you see my cash up on the screen because I gave you so much free therapy. I am exhausted and I am overdue for a payment.
All
dollar
right,
sign
baby.
Miss O the notary. Okay,
Yep, and you need to hit Shakim up so he can really see if what you saying is true. Cause y'all
I'm,
wanna
I'm, Yeah.
He ain't
Y'all
got
got these compliments, but y'all ain't making him feel valued over there.
No, I'm gonna come
he ain't
over.
got no money.
I
He ain't got
yeah.
nothing.
I know he just let that woman just walk away without giving no ass up. But
Mm,
anyway, but okay, y'all. Everybody have a good day. Thank y'all for in the chat. Thank y'all for
thank
all
you.
y'all
Thank
support.
you. We
Bye
appreciate you.
All
bye.
right,
Okay,
everybody.
baby. All right.
All right.